Well, let's just go over a few of these old clips here, these old videos. And let's just see what they say. Because, look, so what I'm going to review here is some of these old lives during the Kylie case. Now, I haven't watched this video in a long time. Actually, I ain't watched this video of the person that presented it. But sometimes it's good to go back over shit, right? Because look, like a lot of people had said that Ryan went way out of bounds and all that shit. He didn't do nothing during this case that nobody else didn't do. And I've always kind of found it funny that he's the only one being sued. And to me, that doesn't seem right because there was a lot of people that made money off this case. And we all know it. We watched it go down. And it wasn't a good thing. And something that I had said yesterday was that I had looked for the video of the two mothers that were from Truckee that were talking about that fucking kid that had overdosed the one little young girl with fentanyl, and he should have been in jail. And he was supposedly at that party that night. Now, of course, you can't believe shit that the people put on the internet because there's no way to verify that, other than their testimony. And I still find it kind of odd, even though that case is supposedly over with, that they never have posted any of those pictures from that time. What's up, everybody? Christy, how you doing? Sean, Potential, what's up, buddy? All right, so we're gonna let this play. Now, I'm neutral in this. Do I think that the man should be sued for his opinion on it? No. Just because you got a bunch of people that follow you on social media doesn't mean that you should be held at a different regard than everybody else. If you're going to sue one person, you need to sue everybody. To me, that just doesn't seem right. But, that's how America is. It's all about money, ain't it? Oh, shit. I'm trying to find my goddamn phone again. Why is somebody trying to find my fucking iPhone? I got the shit turned off.
And apply it to
You're not going to catch me with my location.
They're wasting everybody's time.
TikTok, I don't know why you do that. But
you put that name into TikTok, look at the profile that comes up.
He lied. He ain't my hunt, but he did it out of spite. He got a wife, but she ain't the one he liked.
So if you look at Kylie, Kiely, and look at her situation and who's around her, look at the grandpa, because the grandpa on Kylie, Kiely's page is the dad on Callie's page. Oh no, you mean to tell me Kylie with a C and Kylie with a K have the same dad, grandpa? And by the way, don't waste your time being like, well, they don't look the same. That guy looks a little older than the other guy. Yeah, that's the point.
They did that on purpose.
All right, Mr. Oh, they're not the same person. They look a little different in age. Well, how about this? Let's put Kylie with the C and Kylie with the K beside each other. What's the next thing that someone trying to cover this up would say? Oh, well, Kylie has teeth. This girl obviously has braces. Yeah, I know. That's why her fucking teeth are edited on every other fucking picture of her. Damn, dude, y'all need to hire a new fucking editor, man. Well, I could do that on a fucking app that's free better than that. Y'all stacking teeth on top of teeth. We'll just give her a different pattern of teeth. What do you know? Kylie with the C and Kylie with the K are the same Kylies. They even have the same dad, grandpa, remember? Well, darn, let's go on Kylie with the C's page and see if she has a picture with the actual CRV, since Kylie with a K doesn't have an actual picture with the CRV. I'll be damned. Kylie with the C does.
That was kind of fucking a stretch, right? Because I mean, god dang on, people parking parking lots. That's what parking lots are.
have an actual picture with a 2013 silver CRV. So that's why we can't find Kylie with a K with an actual picture of a CRV. And it's so funny, these little plants, they pop up everywhere. And they're like, hey, you're wrong. Look at me over here. You're wrong. Just showing their face like it ain't shit. You know what I mean?
You do have to remember now, this guy has had to deal with people trying to scam him for a long, long time. So he looks at shit suspicious. You kind of got to put yourself in their shoes.
Damn. So the lady last night on the panel I was on who popped in out of nowhere and was like, hey, I'm a psychologist, when really she obviously wasn't. Let's see if we can match her face to a younger face that's on the Kylie with the C's profile. I bet we can. This is the panel I was on last night. When this lady left, I said, she's suspect. Here is that same exact lady, younger, on the Kylie with the C girls page that looks exactly like and has the same grandpa dad as Kylie with the K. You think that's crazy? You should see all the other people on my list that everyone's been looking at the whole time. P.S. Molly Go Lightly. Why'd you end your live? We want to know. It appears that Molly Go Lightly deleted her live. Good thing we recorded the entire thing.
Good.
What's up, Jack Rabbit?
That's
Hope you're doing good, bro.
What? All right.
You're about to see on YouTube in 10 minutes. I found everybody.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
So do you think you've solved the case?
I solved at least half of it. What information I have, when I put it out, if it's not known, and it will be known then, everything's going to fucking go nuts.
Now, are you tying up loose ends?
I'm showing you exactly where everything goes.
He's going to burn it down.
The pictures that are being used are old. They're old pictures of the same person who's involved in the case right now.
Why do you think that this would be happening?
Because it's an easy way to make a fuck ton of money. And the RAM sticker, all this is being done on the computer, right? What's RAM? What does RAM stand for in computers? Random access memory. If you give a bunch of random facts that are accessible, your memory's fucked up. Random access memory.
Will you drop in a video shortly?
Mm-hmm. Kylie's real name is Kylie.
Nah, you wouldn't say.
Ain't you internet criminals supposed to be like smart? You ain't.
Well, I think that the humans, me included, can get to a point where we're so overloaded with bullshit that we stop caring and we stop thinking and we stop using logic and common sense. Yeah, and they expect it. They expect that we all are going to cave in. Is that where you're going with that? Because I've gone to that point.
Guess where this leads to?
What?
Which I also have proof to.
What?
I have proof or evidence that this leads to Gabby Petito.
Really?
That's
Yes.
very interesting because I've never felt comfortable with Gabby Petito at all, ever.
Think about it. Who's the first person that's seen her van? A YouTuber.
I know. I
You
thought
go to
about
the
it.
page, bullshit page.
Ryan, Ryan, if I ever talked about what I truly thought, I would be hung.
You know she was
No, you
down there with
wouldn't.
Gabby Petito.
Yeah, see, I find that funny right there. Like, I really ain't watched these clips right here. We're going back over this together for the first time.
There's more people that got people's backs than you know. You think rich people that are good ain't connected with people? Yeah, right.
Sometimes the victim looks so much like a victim, and everyone is claiming that this is a victim, that the people looking for who hurt the victim are going on a wild goose chase without looking at the victim. So with that being said, everyone
Yeah,
telling
true
me I
that.
should be
It really
ashamed
is.
of myself. How dare you say that, oh, this is faked? Show me that it's real. Show me proof of Kylie Rodney. Show me proof of Sammy Smith. Show me proof of Mag. Show me proof of those people. Show me proof of Ronnie. Why don't you try chasing down who Zanime is or Ikmel? You can't tell
What's
me
up,
who any of those
smart
people are. I would not say this unless I was 100% confident. Kylie Rodney is not real. Her grandfather is not real. Her dad is not real. Her mom is not real. If you want me to be real, be real. All the pictures and videos you're seeing of this Kylie Rodney person are actual pictures and videos from someone else named Kylie that are 5 to 7 years old, which is the same amount of time as this CRV has been registered to this family's name. There's a reason why you can't find the family's name on any of these fucking vehicles. Everybody's been wasting time, right? Tick tock, tick tock. Well, guess where I just found all these people? Tick tock, tick tock. I'm about to post the proof and show you guys and show y'all how a lot of these pictures have been edited. P.S. The FBI didn't black out that picture of Kylie with the person under her arm. The people who created it did, because they fucked up when they photoshopped it. Oh, it's over. You missed it, I missed it, everybody missed it. Don't know how we did. Look at this shit. Listen where Doug from AWP said Kylie Rodney went missing from.
16-year-old Kylie Rodney was last seen at a 300-person end-of-summer high school party in the Tahoe National Forest that stretched from Friday night into the early morning hours of Saturday.
Tahoe National Forest. All right. Well, why is Tahoe National Forest very far away from Prosser Creek Reservoir?
What if the Charlie Kirk tragedy was just a smokescreen to distract you?
Ain't that crazy that that fucking ad would come up? What up, Asmi?
So when Doug from AWP is like, show us where you last seen Kylie Rodney, drop a pin. There's already a pin dropped, and look what the name is, Tahoe National Forest.
So anyway.
This fucking faggot. We're not gonna watch that faggot. I still don't see what he's did that was so fucking wrong. I really don't. He didn't do nothing that nobody else was doing. It just, that shit never has kind of sat well with me. You know what I mean? Trying to fucking, I don't know. Baller status. And you know, everybody that was crying about that shit was doing the exact same fucking thing. Almost anyway. They were all fucking using that kid to make money. And it was sick to watch, man. You really need money that fucking bad. That's why I don't really like get in with the true crime community too tough. I mean, just like them motherfuckers out there sitting outside people's houses. Like, I seen that shit firsthand with the Quentin Simon case. And it was heartbreaking as fuck to watch that grandmother knowing that she had lost her grandson and being tormented by these fucks that all they were doing was trying to get paid. They absolutely, I mean, how in the fuck are you doing any kind of good for that case sitting in a launch chair outside somebody's fucking house collecting YouTube donations? It's delusional that people fall for that shit. And they were sending hundreds of fucking dollars. Why ain't they being sued? That lady to this day lost her daughter and her grandson, right? Which I'm not saying that the daughter don't deserve to in fucking hell because she did for killing that kid. But that shit is just, it's mind-blowing to watch how this fucking YouTube shit works, man. What's up, Trixie? Oh, they just joking, British. They say there's a video of it. I doubt it, though, man. Let's see where this is at.
The knife was too good. That's the only explanation I have for what happened next. They thought I was a psycho. No, really.
If you've got honey at home, you might be one step away from wiping out your memory.
It is, Drew.
Many people don't realize
this,
but that
And it's like when they hop from one tragedy to the other. And I mean, if you're out there searching for somebody that's missing, that's one thing. But just to sit outside somebody's fucking house and try to torment them and holler all kinds of nasty shit and say that you're protecting kids, well, your own brother was fucking his daughter in the same house that you live in. I don't know how anybody supports that dude. And if you know, you fucking know. You're a fucking weirdo, man. Oh, Inspector Gadget looking ass. I don't think none of them should have to go to court, Trixie. They didn't. It would be different if Ryan was benefiting off that shit. He absolutely did not prosper off of that. The kid actually fucking gave $100,000 to find the girl. And I'm going to tell you something. If he wouldn't have offered that fucking reward, they'd still be looking for her. Prove me wrong. Them fucks wouldn't have went down there with their RV and shit. They'd have never got involved with it. They seen that $100,000 reward and said, hey, we have to go there. We need that money. That's why they went. If it wasn't for that, they'd still be looking for that youngin. Everybody overlooks that. That Ryan offering that reward is what got that kid found. Regardless of what he thought afterwards. If it wasn't for him offering that, do you think they would have went down there? No. No, they wouldn't have. Even they said, this is not the type of case that we do. We look for cold cases and try to find people that are missing. They don't hop on fresh cases. The only reason they did is because of notoriety that kid brought to that situation. But these dumb fucks, all they can think about is money. Like that's going to ease their fucking pain or what have you. It's absolutely not. And I'm going to tell you something else that bothers me, right? Who the fuck lets their 16-year-old kid go to a party drinking and driving by themselves? They hold responsibility for what happened to that child. No matter what you think about the situation, they hold fucking responsibility for that shit. And to this day, they've not been held liable. Never in a million years would I willingly let my fucking kid go get fucked up around a bunch of, especially a girl. We all know what happens.
We're all born superstars. She wore my hair, put my lipstick on in the glass of her boudoir. Nothing wrong with loving who you are, she said, cause he made you perfect, babe. So hold it better.
Rich, what's up with this gay ass music, bro?
In South Central.
Yeah, he was like, he kind of like broke down the weather, the date, a date that the Lakers played the Supersonics. Yeah, it was like, I mean, it was pretty entertaining. I got it.
Did he actually pin it to a certain day?
Yeah, but I forget the day because But I found the entire breakdown of it was very entertaining.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm a big Cube fan. For sure. And Tacklebox said New Buck's rolling that old school shit. Yeah, I love that old school shit. And T-Damn, you did hear Ghetto Birds. For sure. Run from the Ghetto Bird.
Snaggy Harpua said that day was a Tuesday.
You think?
That's what he said. Snaggy said it.
Hey, Snaggy, welcome back. I unblocked you about or I guess made you visible about 10 seconds prior to the live starting.
Old Snaggy.
So with that power comes great responsibility. Mods, don't fucking do anything to Snaggy.
Say it ain't true, smart mouth.
He's on double secret probation, but if he says some dumb shit, fucking handle it. But if he doesn't, he's cool. He was in our game stream the other night. He owned up to his shit, and So far, so good. I don't care what's happened in other channels. It's not here.
Oh, quit making excuses for him, Rich. He's a fucking retarded fuck.
Give the man a chance. And I still think he's got bigger titties than me. Well, at least
Yeah, no, yeah. Hey,
pointier.
you're absolutely right, Diamond. And going back to that, when they were searching, they were 15 from her. And there's photo documents of it. And I mean, even the fucking cop, when a YouTuber calls down there and says, hey, I want to show you something. And he shows it to him, he's like, oh my God, that's not good. Yeah, no, yeah, it's absolutely not good. And I mean, people, you know, they overlook shit, man, and they messed up. We're all human, we make mistakes. But you're trained in that shit. That's what you do all that fucking training for. And you mean tell me some guys with a rubber raft and a motherfucking fish finder? Because that's really what that is, forward-facing sonar. It's forward fishing. Find her in less than 30 fucking minutes, and y'all have scoped the whole place out in 15 feet of clear water with no fucking current. The fuck out of here. Every one of them should be fired.
But he has a set of pointers that like kind of stick out. But slow down the chat for your mods, bro. Is the chat moving too fast? I don't even know how to do that.
Might be you got 136.
Yeah, every fucking one of them, Brandy. And that's another thing too, is like I blame a lot of that shit on people sending that young and fucking information. They were misleading him. I mean, hell, even the fucking damn that one kid that they were talking about said, yeah, I knew he was stupid then. I was trying to throw him off. I mean, he admits to fucking giving him false information.
Okay. How do I do that?
It would you'd have to go back to the
Oh yeah, Slayback. Have you seen all the sexual shit that they've been fucking charged with? Rape and everything else right there in that place. And they know they let them fucking kids down there drinking and shit. There's some weird shit that goes on out there.
To the beginning, kind of just have to roll with it.
I have to roll with it now.
Yeah,
Actually, I'm not even looking at
anyway, BC said shout out to Sean Kemp, one of the nastiest dunkers.
Oh fuck, dude. Sean Kemp was the shit, and he was like 5'0" too.
No, he was a rather tall individual.
Sean was tall.
Yes.
I'm thinking of fucking
Spud Webb, yes.
Spud Webb, yes.
Yeah. Sean Kemp was
same team.
Anyway, no. Anyway, True Texan hit you with a super chat if you want to.
Early on, like pre-show.
Yeah, hit you one.
Yeah, let me. My comments thing is still fucked up to where I can't get to places. But True Texan throwing $2 saying, "Get it on, let it fly, get it done." Appreciate you, True Texan, with the $2 bomb. Man, I don't even.
Say you don't.
I'm gonna
you got to excuse Rich sometimes, man.
But this shit just keeps creeping up. It's at 142 now, and I'll try. If I miss you, I apologize. Let's try to do this lightning style.
Hey, shout out to Rusty for giving me permission to restring this.
From the top, good God, I can't even get to the top.
I just started at the bottom. So that's all you can do, man.
Nah, dude,
it's a struggle.
Okay, I'm there. Info Warrior, what's up? Apple Creek, Big Red, Dottie Herman, Honey Badger. I am
none at all, Brandy. None at all. And you know, my brother drowned. And do you think for 1 minute that I would give a fuck what somebody on the internet thought?
BC Hillbilly, Jaundice Johnny, Johnny Sharp, 815 guy, Nicholas Sloan, Uncle Will, 815, if I didn't already say it. 12 Point, what's up, my man? Jimmy Hell, Randy Cassidy, Cynthia, musical.
Yeah, they were losing every fucking thing. They're using Ryan and her death just to benefit.
Michelle D 7075. Always love seeing you.
Loads of them, British Bulldog. Loads of them.
God, y'all had a party in here again. Euphoric, Bell S, Jay Johnson, Brandy B, Ashley Nicole.
Lots of fucking people benefited off of this shit. And I mean fucking lots of them.
Drew, what's happening, my man?
Rather taking live donations or just putting videos out with commercials on them.
Gina G,
Lots of fucking people.
Brandy B, Kay's here. Kay, I'm here. Ashley Nicole, Dame Yankee, she's here for the party. And Dame Yankee, first of all, I'd like to say on behalf of your ex, I'd like to apologize for him for using his social media influence to attack, slander, and dox you.
Oh yeah.
It seems that everything.
Yeah, when they're claiming that the girl was drunk off her ass and then there's no alcohol found in her body, which I understand she was in the water for quite a few days, but my brother was 3.9 when they pulled him out, when they tested his blood alcohol level. Twice the legal limit. Now, he was an alcoholic, and he loved to fucking drink, no doubt about it. But
said now we know is true, and for them to paint you as something and call you names, you know, in a bullying type.
Yeah, Diamond Cutter. It was all to drive revenue. Right that was it.
Social media,
and it goes to show how people are, man. They don't give a fuck as long as they get what they're looking for. That's all they give a fuck about.
Influence and that.
I'm grab a Red Bull. I'll be right back.
If you
What's up, Michael?
Anyway,
I definitely agree. There's a lot of people that owe you an apology. Damn Yankee.
100%. Better with Irish. Hello, hello. Tony Michelle, Justice Roberts, Jennifer. Not enough. There she is. Always save you a seat. Front row. You know that. Christopher Cunningham, Jules 07. Seeper 615. Blue Eyes. Little Leg Day. Ow, ow, ow. Sean Daughtery. Smart Mouth Motherfucker. Creeker Mariah. Chris Sampy. He's not playing a show tonight, y'all. He's here. Or he could have played an early one. Skylar 151. Natalie Lucas. Donnie Slaughter. Oh, rusty ass and new cuck, he says. You know what's funny? I saw one of the old Pervy Papaw's videos he did. If you look above it, he did a search for me to find me. And he actually put in Rich New Cuck. And it pulled up. I found it amusing.
Testing the algorithm, right?
Yeah, that's right. Little Miss Jasmine Blackheart. Good to see you back around. I know you've been busy, but it's good to see you. Ash, Stiff Richard. I get that. I get what that means.
Stiff Richard. That is very, very profound. It's a name
absolutely.
and a statement all in one.
Absolutely. Dameron's mom, the camel toes.
Oh, it's going to come back around to him, Slayback. Don't you fucking worry. Let me tell you something. When Unc feels responsible for something,
face blowing a kiss.
When Unc feels responsible for something, I promise you, when Lord willing, he gonna get his.
Snaggy, what is up? Dark Messiah.
I got a Mazzaro knife, and what followed was an absolute fiasco. Here's what really pisses me off.
I bet she looks bad as hell right now.
What's up, my man? I think I already said Apple Creek. There she is. The one and only G3 Mini. Holy shit.
Very strange place. Very strange place. You know, there was just so much about that would make somebody with a suspicious mind. Like, go, what the fuck is going on? From the kids doing the investigation. I mean, how the fuck you let kids that were the last people to see her do the fucking investigation?
It's here, Lonnie Noble.
Not Lonnie Noble.
PS4. Nitroglycerin's effect. Johnny Cashville's calling me right now. Johnny Cashville, I can't answer the phone right now, brother. You know that. I'm live. You should know that. Let's see. Sick day 5150.
Very fucking crazy.
Spoonie. No barking from the dogs.
They all play.
Country bro.
Hey, they all play a role in why people thought that shit was fucked up. I've never seen an investigation go down like that. Never in my fucking life.
What's going on? O.S. Tyler, not naughty. Mud Digger. There she is. What's up, Mud Digger?
We're speed their little intro up there.
Somebody was asking me about
him, who I was. But he felt the need to lie about this and to craft such an elaborate lie.
When you oversell it that hard, you kind of like you kind of be like, wait a minute, this isn't mathing once again.
Right.
My food is here.
And I was started to question. I was like, okay, so why in the world would he ever need to lie about this, right?
Okay.
What's provoking him to lie about this? So there's something.
Oh, they're back to making it with homemade bread. That's what's up.
About this story and what
I'm
actually,
not
I
here
mean, there's some
for a little
speculation
bit.
out there. There's some people
Come
that have
back.
said some things
I'm
out there.
going to see
We've
boys
known the
and
truth
take them
about
to
it.
community.
Okay, be careful.
And have not
Turn that light
moved
back
on
off,
with it,
please.
haven't done anything with it.
No.
You know, I mean, the thing about it is we've known about it. And when I started to look at this, and I mean, all of this stuff is available. It's publicly available.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every last bit of it.
Yeah.
Every person in here can go through and find out the truth about this incident. It's
Absolutely.
you don't need any special clearances. You don't need anything. It's all public information. So I started looking into this, and I had done part of it. It was the second live that I ever did where we addressed this. Now, this is also a live where he refers to me as a pedophile several times during this live. And I've, you know, I mean, he says some really, really appalling things about me and my character and my son. He implies that I had molested my son, you know, all kinds of just nasty shit that this dude has said about me and my family.
To remind people, like, one of the most heinous things that he said was just a joke, was that when your son was 11 years old, you taught him how to masturbate, and that you all would mutually masturbate together while calling 1-900 sex lines or something along those lines.
Yeah, something to that effect, yes.
And it was just like, why did he have to be 11? Like, why? Like, what's the significance there? Like, it was just fucking disgusting. And I remember your son listening to that and like looking at his reaction and just being like, what the fuck? He's like, I don't even know how to respond to this kind of shit anymore. Like, this is just weird. And the dude's over there trying to sell it like it's a joke, that like we don't get the jokes of his generation. I mean, the dude's 62 years old. He's not that much older than I am or you are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I can't remember a time where that would ever be socially acceptable.
No, it's taboo from the beginning of time.
I mean, I've been called a faggot, a fag stain, a pedophile, a cuck, I've been accused to masturbating to Jamie. I've been accused of being an incel, which I guess means you don't like women, or you don't have sex with women. I'm not
by choice. It's kind of like, from my understanding of it, you're outcast due to not being incompatible with women or something along that.
Yeah. I think there's might be one person listening tonight that could probably disprove that. But she should probably not say anything in the chat.
Right.
But yeah, just Yeah, just weird shit.
Yeah, I mean the word association that was coming with the things that he was saying was pretty disturbing to say the least. And I mean basically this thing did take a rather nasty turn at that point. So it's been about a year now since Damn Yankee asked us to come on panel and tell her side of the story as to her experiences with Dick Nose. And, you know, and afterwards, you know, I mean, she said she held back a lot. And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, you know, she held back a lot and she didn't tell everything that was said. But she disclosed some information that was, you know, it's rather embarrassing to him. And I can understand, you know, exactly why he's lying about it, because it's an embarrassing thing to happen. But in turn, he used his social media to attack her, and people like the anonymous dude and other supporters of his were calling this woman a drunk, were basically attacking her character, calling her, you know, just all kinds of horrible names, and basically, you know, furthering the injury that she was experiencing at his hands. And, you know, just basically just taking his word and his side of it, despite you could hear the pain in this woman's voice. I mean, it's a very profound episode, interview, however you want to label that. And I mean, a lot of people saw exactly the inside of what this dude really was in the nastiness, I mean, that he displays to everyone, right? So basically, what I ended up doing, kind of to make that a little bit longer, is I put together a live, and I wanted to address these things because he was, you know, calling. I mean, I want to say it was like 4 different instances where he had said that he believes I am a pedophile. It's what he had said. And he tries to walk it back and things like that. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. So I wanted to address that and make sure that people had heard it and seen it. He's since taken the video down.
Right.
But in that time, he also doubles down on this story with his account of how this disorderly persisting in this park incident, which happened 9 days apart in 2 different places. So tonight I want to relive a little bit of the history. I put together a video, and I'm going to kind of sit back because there is parts of me in it.
Kind of hard to claim, you know, putting stories together that are 9 days apart, saying that they happened the same day. It's kind of fucking
narrating parts of it. I'm gonna let Rich do the majority of that because I don't want it to be weird, like me talking about myself type shit. But that's kind of like going to walk us into this video, and it will give you a history of the things in his explanation of these things. And before we get to the actual proof tomorrow night, I want to make sure that everybody hears, you know, his account of it, and you know, her account of it, his account of it, and then I'll show you the actual proof tomorrow night.
Okay. I think we've got a super chat. It's Pit Stop 205 is late to the party. He said, "What are we doing tonight?" Pit Stop, this is night 2 of the weekend festival. I guess it's really just honestly a tease, if for better lack of words, but more than that.
I think it's more of a history thing. I would think. I think if you're presenting it accurately, it's probably some history, because I'm sure there's people that did not see that, and they're unaware of what's going on. And this, and again, it will tie it all together for you.
Sure. Yeah.
What's up, gotcha?
The knife was too good. That's the only explanation I have for what happened next. They thought I was a psycho.
Anyway, Pit Stop, thank you for the $2 super chat. Another one down here from Mike. Mike's got the $2 super chat, and he says PBR really is an insult to his generation. Mike, again, thank you for the super chat, and once again, thank you for your service to our country. So I guess I'll go ahead and get into reviewing this video. Wow, there's a weird. How did that music video play? Let's see.
Yeah,
here.
while you're doing that, I'm gonna take a real quick break. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead. Hello to a few new of you who have popped in. I've seen a few of you. Again, there's so many people in here tonight. It's hard to keep up with. So I'm sorry. I always do try to recognize everyone, but when we get up near 200 people, that gets kind of hard. I do see Badass Bow Ties wasn't in here before, and what's going on. And a couple other people had crept in. Let's see. Mel Yelly, what's up? It's good to see you. Oh, special shout out to Missy. She's bush watching tonight. So I know you're out there, Missy. I got your message. And thank you for watching as always. Looky there. There's Kathy Blanks. Haven't seen you in a while, Miss Blanks. To kind of get to the
Uh-oh. I think we lost Rich. He looked like he kicked himself out of the stream.
Yeah, I'm back.
Hopefully he comes back.
So much real quick.
And Mr. Newbuck deleted himself temporarily. He has a habit of doing that. Tackle box. I
need a pit stop. I just seen your little thing that you put in there on Rich now. I wish I'd have seen that sooner because I'm going to tell you, there's nothing to be scared of the ocean, man. It's actually a wonderful place to be. I kind of strongly suggest it for anybody.
will cover this. Newbuck, what happened to Habits? I mean, he's got a new name and no videos at all. He's got something going on. I will tell you now, after today, that I am 100% sure that he is who he says he is. And after what I learned today, I don't care if he makes a video to prove it or not. He says he's going to, but again, I don't care if he does or not. He's a great guy, a great person, and again, if for some reason it comes up again,
Nephew Jamie, all you got to do is just holler at me, buddy. I'd be more than honored to take you, man.
and I was wrong, I'll tell you guys. But
I can't promise
yeah,
you we're going to catch anything, but I'd be more than honored to take it.
For what I found out today, 100%, 100% who says who he is, and he will eventually be the sole owner of everything, to the point where he's the second person in line.
Yeah, if I could interject on that just a little bit, I mean that's another
Sure.
example of like people getting smeared by PBR, right? This dude
Right.
come out of pocket, sent these people T-shirts and stuff, and there's like people saying, "Hey, listen, I got my stuff." The guy paid the
There's
postage
extra
and all that.
$6K.
And I mean, again, just recklessly, just trying to destroy the guy's fucking credibility and shit. And I mean, just it's another example. I mean, in what Rich is saying, the dude's proven out. It's proven whatever he
I
wants
guess
to
for
do
you
with it,
two,
it's
got
proven.
you. If you're still in here, I'd be more than
But
honored.
like I
to
said,
take
it's
you,
just kind of this dude is a fucking menace out here. Speaking of PBR, with all the people that he attacks, and I mean, you notice how quick he is to the minute he'll lash out at all these fucking people, make
That's
a
what's
video
up,
about a
smart man.
comment that somebody disagrees with him. And then he'll say, "Oh, well, you had to come to my channel and you had to, do this and that, just completely fucking spinning it the other way."
Mhm.
But yet he's
Yeah.
got a fucking nothing but people's faces on thumbnails and saying all kinds of nasty shit about people,
Yeah.
And Nasty Habits is another one of those people. They went back and forth for a month with this shit. So
Yeah, dude, that's sad that Donnie Baker died due to fentanyl. This shit's an epidemic, y'all. It's It's crazy. We've been talking about some of that on the gaming channel. For those of you guys that have kids, I would highly
Whenever you get
suggest
ready,
that you know, it's a difficult conversation to have, but I mean, the drugs out there now are not like when we came up. One time is all it takes, and you're fucking dead.
Ain't
And
that
there's
the
no
fucking
do-overs.
truth?
A lot of these new fentanyl analogs don't even respond to Narcan because what's happening is the shit's legal in China, and all of a sudden the Chinese government says it's legal. They change the chemical compound by, you know, one molecule or whatever, and it's legal again. They're shipping it to Mexico, and then it's getting in through our fucking shitty borders that aren't protected, and people. It doesn't discriminate. It's killing every socioeconomic status, every color, every creed, every religion. It's a fucking problem. It's a bad problem. It's gotten so bad, and hopefully, and if for the people that can't understand that,
let's get past that part.
It's kind of like I said, if you're ready to get into video, I'm ready to get into video.
That's what I found so interesting about his title to me the other day about playing the long game.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just like, if you only knew, motherfucker. If you only knew.
We all know PBR likes the long game. The longer, the
Sitting
better
up
for
there
him.
acting fucking invisible. Anyway, guys and gals, here's a little video.
When 12 inches just won't satisfy
that's been
you
put
no more.
together,
Huh?
And
or weird.
I don't
ass
know, maybe
motherfucker,
you want where did that go? What's up, motivated one legger? How you doing, buddy? Where did that fucking go? Where did that comment go? Hugh Fork said, say hi to PBR lurking in the chat. Nah, I don't think so. I think he's in hiding.
Yeah.
Or either, I don't know.
I'm sure he'll have a perfectly logical explanation.
Oh, absolutely. Damn it, where did that comment go? It was right here. It was right here. Oh, here it is from Tacklebox. He said, Tacklebox says, you got to play that one, new buck. Rusty can't boot you this time. That's true. Fuck. Why the fuck not?
Rusty Truck, I'm suing your motherfucking ass. So get ready.
Okay. There you go,
I'm ready.
Tacklebox. He's ready. All right, guys. Let's dig into this video. It's 10 minutes and 28 seconds, which is about all of that voice I can fucking take. At least Rusty breaks it up some.
Very
I'll
fucking
pause it to
sassy.
kind of talk about it again. This part of this is from one of my, well, actually my favorite video of Rusty's.
Yeah.
Sooner History, what's up? Inside Corners, what is up, man? It's good to see you over here. And let me highlight that comment. I haven't read it yet. PBR spread more
Ringing in your ears, your brain is crying for help.
Anyone who doesn't treat ear ringing is
information about Dagburn than anyone else ever did. Don't think that I forgot Art of War. What is that word?
Oculita apparatus.
And here's your candle you like so much up your arse.
I never have figured out what the deal is with Inside Corners, why he was so quick to take up for fucking Dag burning like that. It just was kind of weird, right? I mean, let's face it, Johnny is not no fucking Nobel Peace Prize award winner by far.
Oh, nice. I want to say, Motivated was saying hello in the chat. Hello, Motivated. How are you, man?
So, as we know,
very weird.
Inside it hangs out over there some, and I just noticed like a week or two ago, that Inside was more cordial with me if I was hanging out over at AD's, and I had him blocked and unblocked him and told him he was welcome in here. So it's good to see you Inside. Hope you're doing well. Did you need to add something, Rusty?
Oh yeah, I mean this. We got this thing queued up there. I'll kind of preface it. I'm sure some people have seen it. Maybe some people have not. Basically, this explanation we're going to get into, this whole disorderly persisting thing and the story. He actually drags his wife into this story, and he's got her on video trying to, try to cover for him, and he says this is what happened. So there's a reason why I've added this in there. I want to make in his side of it is completely told. So
exactly. All right. Without any further delay, let's get into the video.
Hey, hon, you remember that when we was dating and first moved here and got caught screwing in the park? And I got arrested for arguing with the cop? Yeah, it seems the ex went online and told people that was another man. Oh, geez. Nice, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's got her over there, basically bringing.
Is it me, or does it just appear that every time you see her on camera, if she says something wrong,
her into his shenanigans, and I mean, again, there's so many questions that come with that. Knowing the truth of the matter, you have to wonder how this woman feels with this scenario, right? I mean, because that's a really, really bad situation to put her in. When everything's disclosed, you're going to see, I mean, how fucked up of a situation that is to put her in.
Yeah, I mean, especially if it turns out like maybe she had to bail him out or something,
Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, I mean, this is
listen. Unc's been to jail quite a few times, and I'm going to tell you right now, anytime I've ever went to jail and there were other people doing the same shit that I was doing, guess what? They went to jail too.
I said, man, that's a rough
like,
one. I mean,
I wouldn't put that on someone that I loved, but I would actually
it's a
not
big
want to
ass.
talk about it and hide it. I wouldn't be advertising.
So far as the motherfucker that he was my victim and he still went to jail. Let's just say that.
Shit like that on YouTube either, but
I mean, he went to the hospital. He was under arrest at the hospital.
yeah, because whatever. Let's continue.
Yep.
Them cops just
disorderly persisting, Perry County in 2005. Let me tell you what happened. Me and my wife, we had been living together, but not married yet. And we went to a state park for the day. And we took a walk down a long trail down by the lake. There wasn't anybody around. I mean, there was just nobody around. And, one thing led to another.
Am I missing something? Didn't he say he drove his four-wheel drive truck down there?
The next thing you know, we're having sex. And a game warden walked up on us. And he thought he was going to get away with making my wife stand there with no shirt on while he ID'd us. And I flat out told him she was going to put her shirt on or him and I were going to fight. And that's where that charge. came from, as well as the next one. Same crap. So he didn't charge her with anything, charged me with public indecency.
Well, no shit.
Fine for sexual activity.
All right, so if you can mind stopping it right there. Right?
Sure.
So you can see that those two deals right there clearly happened in different counties, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, let's just say that on the odd
Yeah,
chance
exactly.
somehow that you were on a county line, and somehow
Well,
you know,
it was deep into the park, so
it wasn't.
He was taking it deep in the park.
Well,
Which
as
gets
it turns
you
out,
right.
it wasn't. But you know, yeah.
Right, in his account of it. I'm just saying that let's just say that you were on the county line, right? Let's think of logistics of that. Like you'd have two different law enforcement agencies that would have to get involved, one charging you with the disorderly, one charging you with the public indecency. And then somehow 9 days apart, but they both stem from the same incident. Again, not very damn logical.
No.
Clearly there's big time logical holes in this story, man. And that like rational, just adults of average intelligence are like, what? Wait a minute. Yeah. So, I mean, again, this isn't any like fucking, world-class investigative detective work or anything like that. You can see that shit don't die,
It's like
man. It looks fucked up. And this came directly from his channel.
Yeah.
It's there. It's
Oh, I know.
like, what the fuck,
Yeah.
Again, but we kind of get into my portion of a video that I had up on my channel. I will let you take over and have fun with this. I'll kind of just sit back.
Yeah. One of my favorite vids.
Yep.
It's a good one though. It's about like trying to sell a basement under a double wide that doesn't exist. Anyway, let's go.
It's like selling ice to an Eskimo, motherfucker.
I was going to kick his fucking ass.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Other than that, I just got a ticket for public indecency, which would be the same as like taking a piss or something.
All of them. And then Rusty Truck pointed out in his videos when he.
Okay. So again, you just heard what he said, right? That he threatened to kick the cop's ass and he was charged with persisting, right? This is what he said.
Talked about it on live stream with the guys and made jokes about it. That's how I learned about it. That there's no way that his wife sat there half naked, by the way.
She didn't sit there half naked. He told her to freeze when she was trying to put her shirt on. And I said, no, she's going to continue putting her shirt on. You're going to shut up. All right. So if your wife did not have a shirt on, okay, would she not be half naked? I mean, would that not be an acceptable definition?
That's one part I always liked. It was like,
it's stupid, right?
Getting half clothed, half naked, potato, semantics. This is just even better watching it this time, I gotta say. And I did watch it earlier. It just gets better every time. Anyway, let's go.
You just contradicted yourself again. But I'm going to put this whole fucking thing to rest here in a second.
And if you don't like it, then you and I are going to fight.
Oh,
That's
we're going to fight
what
with
went
cops.
And that's if you went and got the receipt.
I always love the little rusty jabs. Like, okay, you're okay. You're gonna fight the cops now. Yeah. All right. Yeah. There you go, Jim.
See, you'd find out. That's what they said.
If you went and got the receipt.
Because that would be a lawsuit and he would be rich and he would live in an actual.
So, speaking of receipts, let's talk about this, right? He's saying that the park incident and the disorderly persisting happened at the same time. All right.
Mike, this is purely high on life, brother. Just in general, fucking high on life.
Did you know there is a natural way to dissolve moles and dark spots that dermatologists are desperate to hide? Researchers at the Tokyo Skin Institute.
So, if this is true, this little escapade would have had to have taken place across 9 days, 2 counties, and exceeding the speed limit. All right, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. So here we're going to go and take a look at the disorderly persisting first. And shout out to Martin Speaks again.
Eesh, that didn't age well. But I guess how did we
could have
know,
been
right?
worse.
It could have been worse. But one of my favorite quotes is coming up about how's it go? I don't know what kind of outlaw you think you are, or something like that. Hang on.
He's going to provide us a nice big still from his video here where he has the record pulled up. So you can see that the disorderly persisting stemmed from April 26, 2001, right? Disorderly persisting. This took place in Perry County. There's also a traffic ticket, same date, same time, April 26, 2001. He was going 45 and a 25. All right. So looks like he didn't show up for court and there was a warrant issued. So if this was to happen, right, this is where the disorderly persisting come from. This is what he said. His words. Absolutely. Anybody in the chat disagree with what I just put out there? That's what he said, right? Put a 1 in the chat if that's what you heard him say.
Rusty's getting lots of 1s at this point in his live. Don't feel compelled to put a 1 in this live, but if you want to, you can.
Yep.
Yeah,
why not, right?
Okay.
Okay. So anybody dissenting with that? Am I taking him out of context? Put a 2 if I took him out of context or I'm misreading this at all.
PBR, if you're in here,
I'll wait.
put a 2. Okay.
All right. I don't see any 2s. Give it just a second.
What's up, Cocoa Pop?
All right. We clear on this date? April 26, 2001. April 26, 2001. Safe to say that those 2 stem from the same incident. All right. So we'll move on to this. Here is the park incident, which took place in Muskingum County. All right. The incident actually took place on May the 4th, 2001, which was a Friday night. All right. You can go back and look on the calendar. I did because I was curious when I first saw it, why there was a 3-day window between the actual incident and the date it was filed. So he likely went to jail Friday night, sat over the weekend until Monday when they arraigned him. So 5/7 would be Monday. All right. We'll go over this again. Just so we know, he said the disorderly persisting is stemming from this charge with the whole story about the wife and the shirt and him going to beat up the cops.
And imagine pleading not guilty to this shit, taking it to trial, knowing good and well that, I mean, your DNA is spread all over the park, Jimmy. The fuck?
Right? I mean, we all heard it. We all saw it. He put it out there. This is his words. He's not sloppy. You know, he's very cunning and calculated. These are his words. This is how he explains this. So here's the key information, man. It's all there. I'm going to leave this up there.
Johnny,
you guys take a look at it. The case was set for trial. 9 a.m. His constitutional rights were acknowledged by him. They issued a subpoena to the officer, the arresting officer.
Hey, shout out to Doug Lindsley. Doug, I'm hoping you've recovered.
The most famous park ranger on YouTube.
I don't know how much therapy it took, but God
bless no, smart mouth. It was the other way.
Enforcement out there.
It was the other way, Bubba.
All right, let's get back to it.
He returns with the proof of service. So there he is. He's showing up to court.
He was
on
getting banged.
620. Application for court-appointed attorney is denied.
So let me put this together a little bit better for you. At this time, this dude was broke. He's running around all over Ohio, writing bad checks, check cashing places. And I mean, we all seen the evidence, right? It was all presented and put out there. And it was only really due to dispute the lies that this dude was saying. But he didn't have two fucking nickels to rub together, because this is before he married Candace, and Candace was taken care of. Because let's face it, that's exactly what's happened. That's happened with this dude with every relationship that he's been in. It's all about, because he really doesn't like women. I mean, if you don't believe that, go look at his intro. You can tell that just by the way he dresses on his intro. He's got women's boots and jeans and shit on. But he was out there, you know, $20 is $20 type shit.
He's fined $500, $550 with criminal court costs, whatever the miscellaneous, you can look at them. They're going to give him a sentencing hearing, 8/28/2001 at 8:30. So you can see the breakdown. Everything's there. Nothing's gonna fly by on this page. Nobody's going anywhere. So defendant pled not guilty, but was found guilty, which means they had a trial. There was sufficient evidence to convict him.
Yeah, he was hoping that he was going to throw it out.
Yep.
In a trial.
Yes, sir.
His sentence, jail 30 days, suspended 25 days, which means he needed to spend 5 days in jail. Special conditions. He cannot fuck dudes in the park for 2 years.
Jesus.
He's also on probation for 2 years. That sounds a lot more serious than a ticket for just peeing. I mean, here's the information. It's right there. This is public record. It's right there. Here you can look at the criminal case number. You can see, you can go against the other number. It's there. This breaks down all of it, the fines, everything. He goes on and on about receipts and how, you know, not sloppy and loose he is, but this is his explanation for this.
I got surgery from here.
Let's just say that he was fucking his wife in the park. Right? Why would he lie about all this? What would bring you to lie about this incident? If that's what it is, I mean, as proud as you seem to be of it, in the way you put it out there in almost a boastful manner. I was a real man. I was fucking my wife in the park. And I was going to kick that cop's ass. She didn't let her put their shirt back on. I got receipts. So if you look at the receipts, all right, you would have had to been fucking your wife, fucking the cop, speeding across 2 counties, 20 miles over the speed limit, over the course of 9.
Look, Rusty, he was in a hurry to suck another dick, man.
9 fucking days. How does any of that add up? Maybe in your motherfucking mind that adds up. But I don't give a fuck how big or bad of an outlaw you are, man. That's one motherfucking crazy ass adventure you'd have had to been on to explain it the way you explain it. I mean, just, you know, here's the proof. Here's the fucking receipts, dude.
I don't care how big or bad of an outlaw you claim you are. Oh.
No doubt.
That is pretty
no
good.
doubt, Randy. No fucking doubt.
Oh. This has always been my favorite video.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, so, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's just, yeah.
Oh, PBR did his best.
I mean,
he did his
it's
fucking
there.
best to try to hide this shit. He had Rich's video struck down and all that shit. I mean, if you didn't do it,
Right. I mean, so what's left? I mean, it's all spelled out, right? It's all teed up. It's it's ready to I mean, what's left to really say other than fucking drop the bomb on Hiroshima? I mean, what do we do here?
I mean, his point of contention is that Damn Yankee was lying and she was drunk, and
She was definitely
and
not lying.
she made this stuff up, right? As we heard from the first clip where he had gotten his wife involved in this mess and drug her into his messy story here, no pun intended. I mean, that is his side of it. This is how he explains it, and clearly, there's 201 people in here, right?
Yeah.
Hey, for all you fucking PBR fans, around Christmas time, he could use a whole case of that Preparation H. I'm just saying. Because them hemorrhoids is hanging out every motherfucking way.
And I think the majority of us are just level-headed, logical people, and we can see that this doesn't add up. It does not make sense. Again, like I said, anybody wants to do some independent investigation, it's all public record. You can all look at it. Don't take my word for it. Look at it.
He's still texting you love letters, huh?
The stuff's there. You know how to find it. It's again, like I said, this is it's pretty damn common knowledge.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, I think it's fair to give it his explanation. This is the hill he's going to die on. So I mean, okay, fair enough.
Yeah. I'm rarely speechless, but I'm kind of speechless right now.
Right.
I mean, look, there's there's things we've been saying all along that are like just as outlandish as this.
Did y'all see that creepy video where he was trying to get that fucking kid some money? I'd like to have been a fly on the wall and heard the weird shit he was telling that kid. Hey, come hang out. I can get you. I got a big following on YouTube. Come back here. Let me show you this RAM that I got.
Shit. And it's really easy to see. And I mean, it's like, how do I say this? Yeah, T-Dam. Thank you. It's the lies just fucking fumble out of his cock holster. I mean, they just flow right out, and they
just like his turds, Rich. Just like his turds, they just flow.
And all this shit. I mean, I guess the people over there, a lot of them, I don't know. I guess they know, but I mean, how could you not know? Like, I mean, this whole thing, and it's so dumb. Like, half of the time, like, while this whole thing is going on, I'm just like, man, get back to the real world. Like, this is so stupid. Like,
hey, not to interrupt you, but grab a scoop of Sam's comment at 11:30.
Yeah, I saw it. Oh my God. Did you really? Careful, Scuba.
Yeah,
You're a little close, aren't you?
I'm kind of glad that you brought that up, because during that same video, he made a like a feigned threat towards Scuba Sam and said, be careful, Scooby. You're a little close, aren't you? Be careful. You probably shouldn't be running your mouth. I mean, he's so desperate to protect this lie. He threatened this woman because she is somewhat local. And
she is local.
So yeah, I mean that just kind of it's another just.
He also got somebody fired for sharing
another
his
testament to his character.
Everything
and
that
Mike
they were
had
saying.
a question up there before. He said, "And tomorrow night gets better." Absolutely,
Yeah.
Mike. Tomorrow night is going to be much better. You know, and I apologize now for dragging it out, but trust me, it will be worth it.
It'll be worth it.
We're
kind of like painting. We're kind of like painting a little picture.
Yes.
And tomorrow the drapes are pulled off, and you're able to see the artwork in all of its glory in black and white quotation, document style, fucking irrefutable. Yeah, Damn Yankee, she says it. Setting the stage. It's one day. I guess every good author is good at setting the stage, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's what we're trying to do. That's the reason for the festy.
Yeah,
The
and I mean,
Festivus for the rest.
And I mean, and if it wasn't such just a dastardly lie, and I mean, coupled with his, his history of attacking people and fucking slandering people, doxing people, just being an overall nasty individual on here and a fucking menace. I mean, an absolute fucking menace. I mean, it's there's so many people that this dude has fucking attacked and went after and all that shit, and he tries to justify it with these shallow ass fucking narratives. And you know what? Everybody's just sick of it, man. We're just sick of it.
I kind of said some things on 80s panel. He's made a couple of videos about me for the last couple of days. Like, I mean, he accused me of being obsessed with him and spending 10 hours a day on him, being on disability, and then out of left fucking field, I'm wanting to become friends with the cat lady, which I think he's referring to Damn Yankee as the cat lady, so I can get in good with her. So when the time comes, I can go and fuck her 12-year-old granddaughter and then drop her back off when she's 16. And I hadn't seen the videos about like where he had witnessed that shit and like didn't do anything. So that made no sense to me. And I was just like, what the fuck? Like what about me would say that, like I've got a daughter that age, like, and then like, if you ever, I think I've talked about this before. My worldview, changed when I had daughters. You just kind of start and I mean, Rusty has a daughter.
We're talking about PBR.
And I think he can probably say the same thing. You just
Which
you
we
start
fixing-
thinking of things
I
in a
think
little bit
this is the
different
other video
way.
that I was looking for. We're fixing to pull it
It's
up. We just fucking around. Rusty gave me permission to do it yesterday, so I was like, well, fuck, I ain't got nothing going on anyway. Let's drag this shit back up. So egregious.
So my very first live that I ever did was showcasing that this man has a history of bullying people on social media.
Yeah, it's a pattern that's been repeated multiple times on multiple platforms.
Yeah, absolutely. And this particular incident with a person by the name of Kenneth C. Dennis is dated back to 16 years. That the best that I can feel, and Kenneth is still saying things about him present day. So this is a long history between himself and Kenneth Dennis that PBR has basically tried to fucking terrorize this guy over the years. And when I saw this information that Wade actually brought to my attention, we discussed this one night backstage, and Wade said, hey, look at this shit. And I was like, this dude has been doing this entire time. And that is the very first live that I ever did, was on the deal between him and Kenneth Dennis. And I showcased to everyone the history of what this nasty motherfucker does to people. So, and that's really why this channel came about, was because of this dude. I wanted to expose what he was doing to people on here. Now, everyone knows the dude spent some time attacking my son, threatened his job, made all kinds of demands and all this shit, among other people. But this is what really got me on his ass, like, to see that he does this shit to multiple people, and he's never checked. He's never been checked by anyone.
Nope.
And as you can see, you know, he really can't fucking turn a camera on without mentioning me. I'm so fucking ingrained in this dude's head just by exposing him and using his own words, his own actions, and showing people what the real deal is about this lying piece of shit. So I think I've gone on enough about that. There's enough of the prequel. We'll listen to more of his bullshit.
Anyway, man, so I'm trying to figure out, you know, what's this triggered stuff? You know, Crack Squad's got this new word, triggered. I want to find out what that looks like.
Well, just go back to some of your videos.
Well, I'm fixing to show you what triggered is. And, you know, I want to first say good evening to the cat lady who can't move on and can't get over me because, you know, you screwed up a good thing. And I just want you to know I don't want to have to do a part 2. Like, honest to God, don't. If I could have it my way, it would be that you didn't bother me and you just left me alone and went on with your life. That's the absolute best case of scenario. Okay? Because honestly, it's unhealthy for you to be watching me. And for some of you guys that are,
you know, that's probably one of the most realist statements. It's unhealthy for anybody. You're a nutcase. It kind of goes around saying, I guess, he likes nuts in his personal case. Yeah.
a little late to the game. Got a cat lady ex, never moved on, never gotten any other long-term meaningful relationships with anybody. Sit around sucking on beer, crying about me for 25 years. Okay. And anytime I would try to build a relationship with my son, she would panic because she's afraid he'd hear the truth.
So hold on. She's crying about you, but she doesn't want you to build a relationship. Makes absolutely no fucking sense. Because if you wanted somebody back, you would use the kids to try to get them back. Anyways, that's what's happened in my case.
That's the only thing that makes sense. You know, why would she care at this point in the game when, you know, she's 25 years old, right? But it proved to be that. And
so you left her with a newborn baby.
I had her blocked on all social media since 2002.
All right, I got to interject something here. Maybe you can help me out with this, Rich.
Sure.
What kind of social media was around in 2002?
I think Facebook was around, maybe, but I don't know if it was still all.
I got out of prison in 2003, and MySpace was just coming around.
College at that point, like
No,
EDU addresses.
I don't think so. I think in 2002 was basically the beginnings of that stuff was like AOL chat rooms.
02. Yeah, you may be right. I'm thinking maybe. I'm wondering if IRC was still a thing. Let's see.
Said Craigslist. Says Craigslist.
The year was Facebook.
Crazy.
Yeah, I want to say Facebook was like 05.
2004. And I know for quite some time it was just for students, college students with .edu email addresses.
Okay. So MySpace.
I know before
MySpace,
MySpace, right? Let's see. What year was MySpace? Good. 2003, August 1st, 2003.
Okay, so really MySpace was like, so he's claiming that all of his social media, right? Like there's a collection of it like present day, and he's had her blocked since 2002.
YouTube was 05.
Right.
Let's see. Just typed in, okay, the first social media was 6degrees.com, which was 97.
Nah. Anyway, point being, he's fucking lying about it. Email. So damn, he says email basically. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I gathered. I know that social media is not a new thing, but with the timeline that we're talking about, I don't think that, you know, this talk of fucking, you know, this is something that he invents in his mind on the fly. You know, the whole blocking feature and all that bullshit. I just don't see it. But he claims, as you know, since 2002 was really the point. So I think we kind of covered that. He's full of shit. So.
LinkedIn really was kind of the first one that's still recognized today, which was 03. 4chan was in 03. Of course, that was pretty underground. But yeah, all the messengers like AOL, ICQ, Yahoo, MSN, all those were like late 90s. But those were just messengers. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All righty. So we'll get back into this.
She has not laid eyes on me nor spoke to me in any way other than answered the phone when I was calling to talk to my kid. Beyond that, anything she would say about my life, she would literally have to make it up.
So in other words, she never spoke to you because you never called your kid. Your kid would have to reach out to you and you would run from him.
None of my family communicates with her. I've not communicated with her, not mentioned her, not spoke of her, not even thought of her in 20 years or 22 years, just about it. And I hadn't made a YouTube video in, I think, close to 10 years. Because I used to make a whole bunch of videos back when Vloggerheads was a thing, you know? And then when Vloggerheads sort of turned into just a bunch of stupid people like Crack Squad, I just lost interest. And
all right, so the Vloggerheads thing, that's where a majority of this riff that he had with KCD, as we call him, Kenneth C. Dennis, that's where that took place. This guy was, from the accounts of Kenneth retelling some of these stories, this guy was banned like 3 times over there for just doing all kinds of heinous shit, you know, the same shit that he does over here. Basically just some underhanded nonsense. He was banned, caused a bunch of trouble, you know, had to be the center of fucking drama, all the shit. You know, that could be the social media he was talking about, but that's where it happened, the Vloggerheads thing.
Yeah. Prior to that,
Go ahead.
I said prior to that, there was shit on Reddit too, like Reddit archives a bunch of stuff. And, you know, he had the same type of rhetoric and fucking like Reddit has fucking basically subreddits for everything under the sun. And there's like old archive shit where he's arguing with people about server software and fucking just dumb shit like, well, I know this and that. You know, the same thing, the same MO, you know. It's just
yeah, he's always right about everything, knows every fucking thing.
Repetition of shit every time. I found those the cartoon things that they made on Vloggerheads comical, where they had contests on, you know, who was the best programmer, or who was, you know,
siblings, what one,
and, you know, they were having competition between the different Vloggerheads folks and how they would depict him like on those. It was pretty funny.
That'd probably be a good thing to maybe add into tomorrow night's show.
Maybe so. Yeah.
I think it might be a good deal.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know where I want to go. I want to get to the good part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To the good part.
Make a new YouTube video after that long of time. Bam, she was on it like stink on shit. Meaning she like must have been checking every day for 10 fucking years or more to see if I'll upload a new video. Right? Nobody went and told her I made a video. she doesn't know anybody that would tell her that. And to clarify, because the victim shit's not going to work. Okay. I vlogged about my life, said, yeah, I was married to a person, had to get divorced, blah, blah, blah. Never mentioned a name, a location, a year, a place, a time. Nobody would have ever known, or I would argue no one would have even cared really to know, like who that was, right? Who cares what some old guy's ex was 25 years ago? I don't think anybody cared.
All right. So basically, he's trying to downplay what he had said about Damn Yankee, right? And that was the reason that she wanted to come on and voice her side of it, because she tried to talk to him in his chat and things like that. And anybody that still tries to do that shit over there, that they're the mods, especially back in the day, they were fucking locking that thing down. Like they'd ban you for just, being who the fuck you were, regardless of what you said. So there's no getting through. They lock it down, and she needed a platform to write what was being said. And she felt that she was being slandered by him. And as you can see, his account of this is all, well, nobody would really even know who she was. I was just, vlogging about my life. And, no, she took fucking issue with it and said, no, I'm going to come on and tell the truth about you. This is all bullshit. So that's why she got involved in it.
Ain't no dust on that bag. They done knocked that out for sure.
Yes. And he's since, this is a good time to bring that up. He's since changed here recently because he's threatening a part 2 of his fairy tale story. He told about this very nice lady that, that initially we tricked her and brought her on and took advantage of her. Now now she went on and it was her idea to do it. So as you can see, that story, it suits his narrative. He will twist it to suit his narrative and make it sound however he wants to make it sound in order to justify his actions. For someone like me who just pays attention to details and shit, I notice all this stuff about him. So, that's the deal.
If you pay attention to details, you just must be obsessed, right?
Yeah.
You must have to look at it at 10 hours a day and be on disability. And
they did.
Right. You have to have nothing else going on in life.
Nothing else going on in life. Correct. Yeah.
You still waiting on the check, buddy?
What, my disability?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'm as likely to get one as Johnny is.
Yeah, I'm.
I didn't age well.
I still push boxes. I'm good.
Yeah.
All right.
I can promise you that they didn't. And she used that as an excuse, to go over to Crack Squad and trash mouth me, thinking that, she's siding with good, these people that are defending slandering and bullying and doxing of innocent people and grieving parents and the mobbing and cyberbullying and just nastiness outside of YouTube. And she's just all down with that. Like they're the good guys. Right. And us, you folks that support me are the bad guys. Right. We're the bad guys for saying that's
Jimmy. Anybody that supports you is just, they've got to be just waiting in line to get their chance at that old retreaded asshole. That's the only thing that makes sense. They looking for that expiration date on that DOT, baby.
not right for a celebrity to use their influence to kick the shit out of some little YouTuber or some innocent person that doesn't have the ability to fight back, doesn't have the clout to meet the match. They're outgunned from the start. So, you know, she's convinced herself she's on the good side of that. And I had no idea that she was over there all this time over there, you know, sucking up the new cuck and slandering me. So you've seen part one. I'm telling you, Cheryl, listen to me. I don't want to do part two. I don't. I goddamn don't want to do it. I interviewed my first wife today. so she could share her opinion of you and the dealings she had with you and why she had to break contact with you. And both of my sons, who remember your drunken abuse in 3D.
All right, so I found that kind of interesting. This dude, in his own words, just said that he interviewed his ex-wife, his first ex-wife, who he has said multiple times is...
Isn't she a vegetable?
She's a vegetable. Yeah. She's in hospice. She's on the way out. She's been on the way out for like a year.
Yeah.
So there tells me, and just knowing what I know about this dude, that he likely does not want her telling the truth. And what I've heard from, speaking with Damn Yankee, I believe she's still in contact with the woman.
Yep.
And this dude just said that he interviewed her and then interviewed his two sons. So I'm like, what? You can't just have.
Now, didn't y'all stop me if I'm wrong now? Ump's memory ain't what it used to be, but I could have swore he said one of his two sons had died. Didn't he say that? Didn't he say that they were just obsessed with Ryan Upchurch and and it broke his fucking heart because, Ryan said the shit he did and his son was fucking dead. And
what the fuck are you talking about interviewing someone? Oh, so you created some content, right? Is that what you're trying to say? Okay. Again, he's full of shit. And as people were saying in the chat earlier, this dude is fucking delusional. He lives in this fairy tale land of shit. I mean, think about what he's talking about. Interviewing people.
He did, Tex. He did.
It's like, whatever.
How you doing, Tex?
In 3D.
Yeah, he definitely did. He definitely said that his son overdosed, and his son had turned him on to Ryan's music, and it was like he was trying to make it out like that was his last connection to his son was Ryan's music. It was just weird shit, but anything for sympathy, right? There's a lot of sympathy jerks on this motherfucker. That's what they get off on, is trying to get people's sympathy.
As well. Just to give you a teaser, what will be in part 2. If you don't get my name, fuck out your mouth and just move on. For God's sakes, it's not healthy for you to be clinging on to me after all this time. You have got to get over this. You got to get sober. You got to process your broken heart, and you got to move on, lady.
What a fucking weirdo slay that.
It's got to stop. Now, move back on to, everybody heard me say, I don't want to do part 2. It's so simple to keep that from happening. Get my name out of your mouth. That's it. That's all you got to do. I don't care. You want to date new cuck? I don't care. I don't care what you do. I don't even want to know what you do. I don't want to know nothing about you. Don't want to know what you do. Don't want to know where you go. I don't want nothing about you. Just get my name out your mouth. That's it. Simple request. If you choose not to do that, I'm going to have no fucking mercy on letting people know just who the hell you are.
Hold that thought, Jimmy. Didn't sound like a request, by the way. It sounded like an ultimatum.
Yeah, sure did.
And I don't know if you've noticed, but you making ultimatums to people rarely works out in your favor. I think you just like to hear yourself talk, and it's just this your flavor of verbal masturbation that you like to partake in. Comments right there. She said, "Bring it on, motherfucker." And I'm going to show. I'm going to. I'll highlight any of her comments anytime. The woman, everything that she's told me is true. Everything. So without giving too much up, I'll let him move back into that.
With your lies. Now, moving on to triggered. What is triggered? Well, I guess I can't. The 500-pound elephant, we can't let that go. Who was right about nasty habits, right? From the very first, 3-paragraph braggadocious remark he puked at me on a video where I'm just getting a fucking tire on my motorcycle.
Well, you're a
It was
master
just
mechanic. You
totally
should be able to
right.
know how to change a
Right
fucking
from the
tire.
start. Real simple. Real simple. If it sounds unlikely, it's probably not likely. And no goddamn buddy that would the caliber of person that it would take to be who he was claiming to be wouldn't have the slightest bit of fucking concern with some old fucking dude in Ohio with a fucking 10-year-old Harley. I mean, what in the living fuck?
So you just told everybody how insignificant you really are, right? You don't realize that you low key downgrade yourself through your own words with that deal. You know, you're just some fucking nobody. But again, I've said everything I need to say about you, but I just wanted to point that out, right? The dude, you know, the dude is admitted, and I don't want to speak out of school on it, but he's like, hey, listen, I probably should have never went back and forth with this guy. I'm a little disappointed in myself. You know, as far as the nasty habits thing goes, the guy is, from what I understand, Rich, he's going to set that stuff straight, correct?
Yeah. And I mean, I went on ADs again, you know, I could be completely fooled, but, I made some calls. Like I said, I did some due diligence on it. And again, I've stated multiple times that I grew up 20 minutes away. It checks out. Most of it checks out, right? And there's some other things that you all haven't been publicly privy to that I know that that if he's not who he says he is, I would kind of be shocked, honestly. But again, I could be wrong, and you know, and if I'm wrong about it, I will gladly, I'll gladly say that I was wrong for sure. It's not a big deal. The simple fact is, I got involved in the situation just because I saw the whole thing going on and knew it was silly. I knew that, you know, you're never going to win that conversation, no matter what it is, no matter who you are. I mean, even if you're fucking Travis Pastrana himself, or Mike Brown or whoever, you know, this asshole's not going to let you win, or at least proclaim victory, right? But, you know, when I saw the thing where he was trying to squash it and be the bigger man and say, look, you know, hey, we got started on the wrong foot. Bring the fam down, bring the grandkids, you know, you can ride some new cool bikes, you know, maybe we become friends. If not, you'll have a cool weekend and it's not going to cost you anything. So I'm like, all right, well, you know, so that's kind of a cool offer. And, you know, maybe I was like, maybe he'll, you know, squash it after this. And no, he just triples down on it. So, and then AD like to point out, like, hey, maybe your blind hate for PBR has caused you to, you know, blindly trust this guy that you don't even know. And again, there is a slight possibility that he is correct. And if he's correct, I will say so. But, you know, after this weekend, I really don't give a fuck if I am wrong.
Yeah, I think he'll lose.
I don't think nasty habits is really, you know, I mean, look,
Yeah.
at this point, I won't really, you know, it is what it is. But and again,
topic for
I'll
another
tell
time.
you guys. Yeah, and there's a couple of things that are going on now, and it absolutely 100% makes sense to me why he wants to end going back and forth right now with him, because of what's going on, with something that he's trying to accomplish, and again,
Yeah,
it just makes
because
sense.
people like this
So-
will go out of their way. People like PBR will go out of their way to try to fuck you up in life because their life sucks. That's just all there is to it. When you get somebody who is just so pissed off with life because they've made nothing but bad fucking choices their whole life, they can't stand it to see somebody else living good. That's just all there is to it. Man, nobody's told you to be a closet fag your whole life. You should have been open and honest. You probably would have found the man of your fucking dreams. You could have went off and fucked one another all day long. Nobody would have gave a damn. But
You know,
here we
if it's
are.
wrong, then I'll say it.
Yeah, if it comes out where it's bullshit or whatever, you know, you'll take accountability for it. We have no
Yeah,
problem
I'll
with
say
it.
it.
No one is infallible.
Correct. Yeah.
And
I'll be-
just like if there's anything that I've ever said about this fucking douche nozzle that turns out to be wrong, I'd own it.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Well, and we've made several retractions you know, on different things that we have said as fact and that have turned out to not be. And just because we, you know, we had a bad source. And again, the internet's kind of a fucked up place, right? I mean, you can read something as fact that somebody has, you know, posted and stated as fact that even has credentials to post certain facts, and they end up not being correct. So, you know, case in point, you know, there's an article out there stating that Mike Brown owns that track, which in fact we now know that he does not. So you know, it's whatever's going down there, and the ownership and whatever the whole thing is. I do know enough to know that it's fairly complex. And you know, if you've had a family business since the 30s, there's a lot of moving parts to that. And again, where he fits in, and you know what his title is, you know, I have no clue. But the things that I've seen and the things that I know that have happened behind the scenes, I don't see why he would have access nor make travel that he's made and do certain things that he's done. Not to mention, you know, the guy's never tried to make any money or profit off of anything. The only thing that he has done is given away T-shirts, you know, heist or like fucking. I mean, I don't understand what the point is.
Well, I mean, and that's really, and that kind of goes into something else, is like why I don't really like talking about this dude anymore and that shit, because everything with them is this circular argument.
Right.
You know, like they'll say, oh, well, I hope he, you know, like, and then you bring up the logical point, like, okay, what are you gonna do with it?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you're really intending to get someone's address and information, you can get it.
You making a list? What are you gonna, whatever.
Yeah. So, I mean, it makes no sense, but they want it. Again, this is all they.
Oh, he made a list for you, Rich. All the stuff he wanted to buy you, so you look cute on y'all's date.
It's so funny to watch Crack Squad now act like I'm under some obligation to prove that, like if I mention having a dirt bike in casual conversation with my subscribers.
No, you tried to flex on everybody with a fucking car that you don't own.
That I'm under some obligation to now prove that. Not going to happen.
Well, hang on.
Not going to.
But he does. That's what he does. You know, he wants to see. He can't take anybody at his word. If they say something, they've got to prove it, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Seeper has to prove he owns these bars.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Nasty Habits has to prove that he owns this track. All these people have to prove these things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you're making up.
That's the name of this dildo, BC. Cuda catcher.
I mean, very easily provable. And again, nobody gives a fuck. That's what I don't get about the whole thing with this dude, is like, he's got a perfectly fine life. And like, I mean, whatever, just be happy. Why are you on the internet fucking with people? Like, it's just,
I think the perfectly fine life's a bit of an overstatement.
Well, well, he's not happy with himself or something,
right?
You know, something there. So, but whatever.
Yeah. Again, it's
Reedsburg Golf Course. There's a big horse stable close to. Yeah, and again, I don't give a shit about any of that stuff. Like, you know, again, this is all stuff that he said. You know, he acts like this takes some sort of fucking crazy investigator to figure out. This dude has told you all of this shit. You know, I mean, this dude has driven by his own home. This dude has, I mean, his content. I mean, he has told you all of this stuff. He's told the same stories multiple times, except the numbers change. He's told you all these things. You know, it's not anybody that comprehends and has a memory. You know, it's not. I mean, he acts like I have to study what he's doing 10 hours a day, and I can assure you that's not the case. Again, it wasn't even any of his recent stuff. I did, you know, it's all his old shit that did a dive on him when he was doing all that.
Well, that's because he is a fucking professional drag queen now, not drag racing, but they're close. You know, they kind of rhyme. So yeah, of course he's an expert.
It's crazy shit, and
instead of
really,
quarter mile, it's a quarter inch.
Me for calling all these people, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And then I realized that was his play, because you know he had blamed Wade, he had blamed Rusty, he had blamed several people for leaving the confines of YouTube and calling these people. And you know I didn't do it, and he knows it. Well, maybe I don't know if he knows it, but there's no shred of proof. There's no receipts. There's nothing, and there never will be, because it never fucking happened. You know, again, it's just bizarre fucking behavior. And it's not like I said, it doesn't take
to the point where he had to get that motherfucking colon of his retreaded.
A fucking scientist.
He got a recapped asshole.
GoPro, right? He straps it to the other motorcycle. I mean, how hard would it be for him to fucking kick over that CR500 with the fucking GoPro on it and go do a jump, you know, or ride a wheelie or whatever the fuck it is? I mean, who cares?
And again, who fucking cares? The simple point, and that's his point, like, who fucking cares? Well, nobody would, but you're the motherfucker on here talking about it. You're like, Jesus. Again, I'm done. I can't wait till after this weekend and this motherfucker, you know, nothing else will ever need to be said again.
Hey there,
yeah. There you go. Neville says, I've been in chats with Rusty and Rich playing games and not once did Papaw's name come up. Yeah, I mean, maybe
I'll admit, dude, we've talked about the dude a lot because he has given us a lot of content. I mean, because it's funny shit. I mean, especially when he states shit as fact, and it's just crazy. And, you know, he kind of gets going. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's medication. I don't know if it's fucking overt narcissism. I don't know if it's, you know, whatever it is. He gets going, and he has a few people that listen and just fucking will eat it out of the palm of his hand. And it gives him some sort of fucking, you know, high or get off that, you know, people are listening to him.
Oh,
I mean, for God's sakes, this dude thought he was.
Yeah, he definitely had to roll around in a wheelchair with a donut under him. That thing was toe up from the motherfucking flow up. That deaf dude couldn't hear him fucking saying, stop, stop. Just like he didn't hear him saying, cop, cop.
That's where he needed to hire fucking individuals to answer the phones. I mean,
he's going to give Glenn Beck a run for his money.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and now the tides have turned. He can't even pull fucking 100 viewers. And, you know, I'm over here outperforming him with my little 500 subs. And Rusty's absolutely fucking demolishing him. And
with your help,
he doesn't like it, and I don't blame him.
Yeah,
you know, enough people can start seeing through the bull. You know, and after this weekend, there'll still be people that support it because that's how stupid you'll see these people are. But still, whatever.
Oh, yeah,
we'll see.
That's a good bet there. We may get into that. But we'll get back to this here.
I'm not your bitch. If you don't want to believe I have a dirt
bike, you're gonna be a motherfucker.
I don't care.
I
just absolutely don't care if you don't believe it. I don't care. I just don't care. Only thing I will tell you, just don't bet against it. That's all. I don't want to see you lose any money. Other than that, you believe whatever fuck you want. You're nobody to me. You're insignificant. Every fucking one of you fucking cents are insignificant. Carrying this shit on this long. So I found out what Triggered is, and I'm going to show you what Triggered is.
Is this one of the songs that you fucking nixed from McGuffey Lane, bro?
No, I had to go back over it because the volume wasn't let me find the good spots. Now understand something, okay? I made a video
So he's going to cover Ismic's live here that you know, he never watches, no one ever knows. He claims two people told him to go and find Ismic's live here, and that's why he was like, well, if there's two people that tell me, I better go check it out. So you know, the screen goes into like Ismic's live, and he's off to the side there. So just want to make sure you know who we're talking about. That's why Jimmy's mug's up on the screen. Good chance to grab this deal right here. Keaton's Junk Removal and More hits us with a 10 bomb. He says, thanks you all. I can't say enough how I enjoy watching your content. We appreciate you, Keaton. Thank you so much for donating to the Fuck PBR Fund. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the 10 bomb and appreciate the kind words even more, sir. Thank you so much, man.
A regular, like traditional YouTube vlog, where when someone just vlogs and kind of just talks about stuff or something, you know, and just showing my subscribers, yeah, there's where I grew up, you know, there's the house my dad built, you know, and you have to see how triggered this fucker is. Wait till you see this shit. Now, again, he's another one. He's been blocked and on ignore for at least 7 months, might be 8 months. And you guys know, you haven't seen me make no videos about him or even mention him, really, other than to maybe recall something stupid he did. And so I haven't seen any videos from him. Well, 2 people sent me this today, and I thought, fuck, I better look at it. What is it? You know, because that usually don't happen. But 2 different people sent me the link to this video, which I found to be a little weird. So I thought, well, maybe I better go look at it. What the fuck, you know? And wait till you see how triggered and immature. I don't know how in the world anybody would sit and listen to this for very fucking long. I don't understand why you would even want to listen to it for very long, because it's It's just the most childish, triggered shit you've ever heard. But here we go.
Child support you had to pay. It's fucking the old folks home. Fucking dude, nobody gives a fuck about your content. Get the fucking but whatever. PBR, your fucking rainbows are shining through, bro. Like you got light up fucking shoes on and then bitches are lighting up rainbow colors, bro. Really. I just saw my people look. Oh, this. All right. Look, dude, your fucking insults are not even fucking insulting, dude. Like, what the fuck? I mean, you over there fucking going back and forth with Martha. And
Yeah, I don't even know what that was about. You know, when I did that live yesterday, Martin came in there just raging. I don't know what the hell he was tripping on, because the only thing I even mentioned him was I said, "Oh man, I owe you an apology, dude. You're not, you know, you're not the dumbest guy on you or biggest liar on YouTube. You know, nasty habitual is." And he was like, "I'm gonna break your kneecaps. I'm coming here." Yeah,
because
he was quite flipping.
He's got me blocked with a fucking shocker, right? PBR, you telling Martha don't drag you in his drama, but you drag everybody else in the drama. You drag queen. I will never bullshit a drag queen about drag racing. Dude.
Tell me you guys don't sit and listen to this shit all the time.
Does it not get old and fucking exhausting forcing yourself to laugh like that? Because nothing you say is comical. Nothing.
Of course not.
Like, it's not a natural fucking laugh. Everybody fucking sees it, dude. It's fucking cringy. What the fuck, bro? Like, I don't...
You know what the best part of this is? Is him believing in his mind that he's in a position to critique anyone. Right? Somebody his fucking age, living with his mom, ain't got nothing going on. Ain't got a fucking thing going on.
As most of you know, and I've publicly stated multiple times, that Ismic, otherwise known as Little Leg Day, is my favorite YouTuber. And I do not take kindly to this dude talking shit about my favorite YouTuber. So, I mean, this is partially PBR's undoing with me, is the fact that he decides to attack someone who I find to be very, very entertaining. Ismic, dude, I can listen to him roast this old motherfucker forever. It is highly entertaining to me. I love it. So just to let you know, that dude is my favorite YouTuber. It's legit. So we will see. And I was so glad that this kind of went on, because this loops everything together just perfectly for us.
Oh yeah. The stars kind of aligned, didn't they?
Everything lined up perfectly.
Yeah. They
well, Rich, when you're
and then he tells
Rich, when you're PBR and you've been line board so much. For those of you that don't know what line board is, that's what they do to motors. The bearings just right. They make that hole just fucking perfect and smooth with no resistance or any kind of friction. Yeah, so it's easy to line up this motherfucker because he's been lined up and lined out a bunch.
Oh, you got to come to my channel. No, motherfucker. When you start putting people's pictures up on your channel and you start doing that dumb shit, you're going to get people's attention, and they have the right to defend themselves. And then conveniently, you become the victim. So that was just one right off the top of my head. So back to this.
And just because you don't like the response, you don't get to call it an attack. It's a response. An attack's what you did. When I critique another YouTuber you like 11 months ago, and you made 40-some videos threatening me physically till you finally got my attention, and then you didn't like the response you got, and you've been whining like a baby ever since. Right? So any of you, Crack Squad, any of you, if you can name one person I attack for no reason, name one person I've ever made a video mentioning that it wasn't a response to their relentless attacks on me. You're not going to play that game where you try to change the narrative.
Well, that's all he does is change the narrative. And a good stopping point. Christina Renee hits us with a 10 bomb. She said, here's a 10 spot for PBR for a box of tampons and a bottle of ibuprofen for his monthly flow. Sweetheart, you don't know how true that statement is going to eventually hold. That is some really good foreshadowing and a savage ass way to spend $10. Yeah, we are about there. Thank you so much, dear, for helping him get his flow troubles under control. It's hard to hold it together. I'll do it. I'll keep it together.
This is difficult, bro.
It is.
The truth always wins, you simpleton.
You're right, motherfucker.
Hold on to that thought there, Jimmy. Hold on to that thought, sir.
Always wins.
And the truth is, because at church, I put up with you guys and your insults and your filth and your foul mouths for damn near a year now. And when I can't even make a video where I'm just vlogging to my subscribers without you being so triggered, you're making physical threats.
Yeah.
There's something wrong. I mean,
yeah. So is that what I was doing when you fucking told everybody you're just gonna come here and post pictures on all the polls around in my neighborhood, calling me a child molester, and you posted my fucking workplace, and yeah.
I really think you got mental issues, dude.
Then when you get back, boo-hoo.
I mean, he goes off the rails.
I'm not reading all this bullshit. We're gonna get to your here's your little faggot shit. Okay, honey. LOL. Okay, honey. What is this supposed to be, buddy? It's BUDDY. you was at Dillon State Park writing this, huh? BUTY. Don't forget to pick up your little army man.
That's my fucking dog. I don't give a fuck.
Remind everybody that this so-called report of me being arrested with another man has magically never fucking surfaced, has it? Why is that? Well, because when they pay money to get it, it's a big letdown. It says exactly what the fuck I said. Because unlike you, Eisner, unlike Wade Deaver, unlike Martin Speaks, unlike all you motherfuckers, I'm exactly who I say I am. Exactly who I say I am.
And I say you're a motherfucking liar. So.
Me too, motherfucker.
And I'll tell you what.
The jig is up, motherfucker.
It is up, and it is time. So you heard him. He said, why has this report never surfaced? The report of him being arrested in the park with another man. You heard it out of his own fucking mouth. In the park with another man. He says he was fucking his wife. He claims that it was a result of a disorderly persisting. He claims it never happened. He's called all of us liars. All of us. And we've known about this for a fucking year. A year. He's so uberly confident. He just lied to the people that fucking quote unquote support this piece of shit. That they pay for it and it's a big letdown. Well, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to share that report with you Sunday night. I will give you the entire thing. I will show you what convicted this man of that crime. And I will give you the information that crossed.
Along with the HIV, right? This motherfucker got bloodborne diseases. And we all know how you get down.
References back to everything that I have said about.
Hey, Jim, just out of curiosity, what flavor is your favorite insured drink?
So there will be absolutely no.
We'll add that to Santa's list for you, dear buddy. Pepper H&H and Insure.
What had happened there at that park on May 4th, 2001. I will show you. And listen, everything there, this was enough to convict this man of this crime. He was convicted of it. And I'm going to show you the proof of what they convicted him on.
May the 4th be with you.
Oh, absolutely. So that's it. You said you're so uberly fucking confident. So uberly confident that it's a big letdown. I'll tell you that it is not a letdown. It is very much not a letdown. It is some rather entertaining shit. And
I loved reading it.
Oh,
like when I read it for the first time and I kind of saw like what was coming, I just closed my eyes and I said, "Dear Lord, please let this be what I think it is."
Oh.
Amen.
And the Lord answered that prayer.
And the Lord blessed me.
The Lord blessed you. There's my son. He says, just remember, it didn't have to be this way, but it does now. You've had a year to shut your fucking mouth. And not to mention, Not to mention, I've given you every opportunity to shut the fuck up about this and quit saying shit to people, quit bringing my name up, and quit fucking attacking people. But guess what? Here we go. So we'll see. We're going to get to the bottom of your bullshit Sunday night. I'm going to put it out there, and that's the reason why I'm doing this live. I want everybody to know. Just share it. Get it out there. Tell your brother, tell your cousin, tell all their friends, anybody who's remotely interested in this shit, or if you just want to be wildly fucking entertained by what I would call some reckless faggotry. Tune in Sunday night. We're going to get there, and I'm going to show you. I will show you everything. I'm going to show you all the information, and I will.
Oh, I'm trying to find it right now.
Is me. This is Jamie. This is the real Jamie.
Yeah.
That's like the video we were talking about his bike, where Power Stroke was like,
multiple signature models.
There you go.
And he's made lucrative money off the deal, but it's fucking Slash.
Yeah, you will sell a guitar putting him as the face.
It may not be up. I don't know. I'm trying to find it though.
Yeah, thank you for pointing that out, man.
Yep.
Pure shit. You can tell he's on dope because the quality is just fucking horrible. Canned fucking beats, no hook, not a single part of the song you'd ever hum or have in your head or anything. Just random and all over the fucking place and nothing you can follow. Very confusing lyrics that don't make much sense to anybody.
All right, let me say that I listened to him, and I can't remember where. I want to say it was on 80s panel, where that panel appearance he made. You were the one to let me know that that was going on. And he said that basically Ryan's new album, Pioneer, that he listened to, and I'm not paraphrasing this. This is pretty close to what he quoted to say. He listened to 2 minutes of the title track, which would be the song Pioneer, and he determined that it was just a massive piece of shit. And that he just knew that it wasn't any good based on that. So, I mean, again, how in the fuck can you listen to 2 minutes of one song and say that the entire album is just a massive piece of shit? That was what he said. And now he claims that, Ryan's music is just all over the place. There's no hook. Well, there's one song you made. It was called Captain Hookless, which is fucking, I really enjoy. That was the whole point. It was just basically just like a fucking freestyle. But his lyrics are getting more and more in depth. The man is such a wordsmith that it's like, fuck, dude, you got to stop and go back and listen. He's like, holy fuck, man, that was pretty deep. So, I mean, to say that, it just makes no sense and all that stuff, maybe he just can't keep up with it, or he would just have any old fucking excuse to criticize him.
Yeah, he's fucking falling way off. He's down 60,000 fucking views in 1 month on Spotify. Go look at his fucking YouTube analytics. They are in the fucking gutter over this. In the gutter. And I feel sorry for anybody that accepts that job he's offering. Because the minute you try to leave there, buddy, you'll get fucked over big time.
And at the same time, he was just offering to be Ryan's manager for free. Right? Just like last week, he would say he'll be Ryan's manager for free, but 5 months ago, he'd feel sorry for anyone that accepted a job from Ryan. Yeah,
well, he does know sound. I mean, he fucking, especially with the gods, man. When he was with the gods, that shit was epic.
He was with the gods, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm wondering if that's an Easter egg, though.
Well, anytime you bust him in a lie going forward, that's an Easter egg. You fell for it. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, no, motherfucker, you're just a liar.
Yeah,
that's what it comes down to. Fucking faggot.
I would do, if you're trying to consider that job, I would very caution you to talk to other people that worked with him. And if you don't do that, then I guess you deserve what you get, because I know what's going to happen to you when it falls apart. He's not going to wish you luck and let you move on. He's going to fucking drag your ass and try to destroy you, like he's done every single fucking buddy he ever worked with. You know, I feel extremely sorry for Justin Adams. I totally believe what he said. They were offered a record deal. He was. And Ryan Upchurch talked him into letting him handle it. And Ryan went in there and blew him off and pissed him off and fucked Justin's record deal up, and then fucking started shitting on Justin, fucking kicked him out and left him high and dry with nothing.
All right. So if you truly felt sorry for Justin Adams, why do you let Johnny Gobble on your fucking panel?
I mean, dude, I've seen Justin Adams, and I'd say it's pretty safe to say that Justin Adams fucked his record deal up.
Yeah. But I mean, the whole deal with getting him on the outs with Ryan had to do with Johnny and his bullshit.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, if this guy, I'm just take his word again, like we'll just play along, right? We'll take the word at face value and say he really feels sorry for him. But at the same time, he'll welcome Fagburn on his motherfucking panel and rub elbows with the sumbitch, and they'll talk about how each other have got integrity and shit and fucking touch each other's dicks and all that shit.
I pulled up a random old video. It was just in the suggested.
Yeah.
And it was one of Babel's old videos, and he was ripping the shit out of Johnny.
Yeah. Yeah, all those are still up, man. He ain't taking none of them down.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's in there fucking talking about Johnny's wife and shit, which, you know, I'm not real comfortable doing, because I mean, I understand the woman's not, you know, whatever. I've heard some bad shit about her, but it's just not a thing. My issues with Johnny. Like, I keep it to that, but he's gone in on the dude's wife and all that shit. So, you know, hey, and you know what? Johnny will go over there and rub dicks with him. He don't care.
Yeah.
Talking about integrity. Fucking idiots.
That's an amazing husband. I know a lot of you guys are going to shake your head. Hell yeah, when I say this, I'd love to talk about the gangbang. I take that shit real serious, man.
Shout out to Dwayne,
Big
16.
Without a gangbang, my wife would not sleep on people's couches and go without a gangbang. Wouldn't happen. That's an amazing husband.
You know, that had to fuck Jimmy's dad up when he walked in on him and Mark. That's fucking something else, man. You catch your son fucking his cousin, and his cousin fucking your son. That's gotta fuck with your head mentally. You know, PBR won't tell you that's why he got kicked out, right? Y'all remember the old sad story? My dad kicked me out. And yeah, he kicked you out. You was doing nasty ass shit. You was getting butt fucked by your cousin.
I can tell you, just remembering when I found a Penthouse magazine and the profound effect hardcore choke porn had on me. I was at Tony's house having a gangbang. You know who I am and what I can do. You work for me now.
All right, we'll skip the rest of that.
No wonder your kid's so goddamn dumb that he helped destroy Ryan Upchurch's reputation and career. Calls himself a fan. Fans like that, you don't need enemies. Right? No way I would have ever accepted a gift of that magnitude right in the middle of all this shit. I would have said, absolutely not, no way.
So the gift of what magnitude, right? I think he's going to talk about the house.
No way are you giving me that house right now. No, 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 no. I wouldn't have wanted no part of it. Of course, I was raised right. I was raised by a man.
All right. So you contradicted yourself again. Wasn't too long ago, I had to point out to people on here where you were carrying around daddy baggage. You know, you blamed your father. He said he said some mean stuff to you when you were a little kid and you carried it all the way, you know, to the fucking dealership.
Yeah, he fucking said some mean shit to him, Rusty. He fucking literally caught Mark fucking him. I mean, you know, look, as a father, you always hope your sons will carry on your genes and you know, bring you grandchildren and not fucking turd burglars.
Something you'll never have, Thomas Schwartz. Never. You've already proven you have zero integrity. There ain't nothing you can do to reverse it. Ronnie, I feel for you, brother. It's a shame. I can totally tell you're 100% genuine. You don't deserve the slander. You don't deserve it. And unfortunately, until these guys are out here doing this shit and they think they're pleasing Ryan. They're too dumb. Their IQs are too low to know it's fucking destroying him. Destroying his reputation, destroying his likeness, destroying his brand. They're too stupid. Too goddamn dumb. Kansas Rebel man, entirely too fucking stupid to know posting that fucking drunk, stupid white trash ants video did not help Ryan one bit. It made it look even worse.
He's all kinds of upset about that, the ant coming into the picture, ain't he? That just fucked up his whole narrative there. He had somebody else speaking out for Ryan on his behalf, and it burns his ass.
Just saying that, you know, he's not doing drugs.
Right.
They want this guy to be strung out so bad for some reason.
Well, I mean, yeah, it fits the narrative. And I find it interesting that, you know, he once theorized that it was an intervention attempt during Thanksgiving, right? And you notice now that, you know, an account has been given by someone that was there that it was not an intervention attempt. He'll let that one go, right? Remember, he was even showing like clips of fucking interventions and shit, and just again conflating the two fucking things, and forming his opinion with incomplete information. Jimmy, that's what conjecture is.
Damaged his brand even more. Can't dispute it. Can you? What's wrong with you guys that you're so dumb that you can't see the big picture? That when someone does a Google search for Ryan Upchurch now, Kansas Rebel man, they're not going to see a Ryan Upchurch song. They're going to see your dopey ass fucking video of his aunt.
Is that why you kept doing it, bro?
Again, he's bad. He's fucking real mad at that aunt, man. That I guess that hurts his narrative. I guess, I don't know. I mean, Ryan seems very, very fucking productive for a dude that's supposed to be strung out on drugs.
Tell me about it. He's been busy.
Oh shit. Yeah. And they get real mad at him when he doesn't have time for the internet. Let's see here. There's zero proof that Ryan is on anything, and if he was that strung out, someone would have pics, texts, or videos, and no one could produce anything. Yeah, we've yet to see anything. You're absolutely right. But you know, again, it's these people. They just make baseless claims about shit because they need it. I mean, trust me, there's some fucking inner demon that's running them down where they need this.
That's how dumb you are. I'm just tired of seeing stupid people that can't see the forest for the trees. What is wrong with you dipshits? How do you think it helps Ryan to have all this? What the fuck is wrong with you simpletons?
All right, keep in mind that this guy once had a petition circulating to cancel Ryan from YouTube. Right, so his present day stance on the subject is that he doesn't want to see Ryan's career get destroyed, but this guy was circulating a petition to get him taken off of YouTube. Again, just no consistency in any of his arguments.
Call yourself fans. You're not going to tell me that there's only two things, right? And this is for you, Thomas Schwartz, the biggest fucking punk in Kentucky. It's for you too. There's only two things. There's only two possibilities. Either your dopey ass fucking kid believed all that ridiculous nonsense Ryan was spewing because he's a dumb dipshit that you raised, or he knew goddamn well it was all bullshit and just went along with it to get a truck. So which?
All right. Well, show me proof. Show me any kind of fucking proof at all that he, was in agreement with Ryan on everything he said. Just saying. Show me any shred of proof that he doubled down on it. So yeah, any of it. You can't. And again, I'll bring it up. At this time this was going on, the time those panels were going on, the time that, Zanime was making her appearances, dumbass, you held the same motherfucking beliefs. Then after the panels had concluded is when you decided to flip the script. So fuck off with this bullshit, dude. You can't, you tried to put me in the same box before, and I told you, I never once agreed that any YouTuber harmed that girl. Never once did I say that or agree with it. I said it publicly, and you just let it go.
Hey, let me ask y'all something. Speaking of Kylie, is it far-fetched to think that one of them campers that were in that state park could have done something to that kid? Maybe called her out there drunk, took advantage of her or something. Because, I don't know how far they went with that autopsy, but I don't find it too far-fetched. And I still just, as a parent, I just couldn't let my kid go somewhere like that, knowing that they're drinking and stuff. I don't care how responsible they are. But I don't know. That's just never set right with me. It looks like a dump when you watch the fire cam footage. I don't know how many of you have watched it, but when you watch that footage, you see 3 cars in that screen, and you see 2 of them stop, and one of them where they drive a car in the water.
So quit trying to paint people into these fucking boxes, dude. People have their own opinions on things. So show me proof of that.
Yeah, it's weird, smart mouth. It really is, man.
One is it?
And to set out and listen, to set out, try to put somebody's career
goddamn well
just because they didn't recognize you. Look, Ryan's done some things that I don't agree with, but I do not care to see him fucking get destroyed by all that over an opinion.
Sitting there, I could see it on your face. You knew Ryan was talking total fucking gibberish. What? Why did you sit there and go along with it? Why'd you just sit there and go along with it when you knew he was talking out his mind? So you're responsible. If the Rodneys sue him, it is partly your fault, dude. They should bring you all in.
In
my opinion.
It was.
So you just want somebody to get held accountable because Ryan didn't give you the recognition that you were begging for, right? That's really what all this shit comes down to.
Poor guy.
Yeah. You're upset. Ryan owed you something. You were his biggest fan. You went straight Stan mode. You went to all the concerts. You know, you fucking signed a Lambo. You did all of it, man. You bought all his merch. You got all hard copies of every fucking album he's ever had. You got the CD.
PBR signature was definitely not on that Lambo.
You know, I mean, Ryan owed it to you, man. You should have been on those panels. And it was pretty clear that you were begging for some kind of, you know, recognition or credibility, right? That's why you took your crusty old ass over on Zav Girl shit and then, you know, got mad because you didn't get the attention that you wanted over there either. You wanted that recognition. So what'd you do? You called Zav Girl a bunch of fucking nasty shit. I mean, this just seems to be your MO, man. But the whole up church thing and why you're mad at my kid and father, son, and Kurt and all that shit. Here's why you're mad. You wanted to be up there and you can't never let it go because, you know, you thought you were the expert, right? You know every fucking thing. Automotive expert. You knew it from the beginning to end. And you just think that somebody's supposed to be sorry because they didn't fucking recognize you. It's clear to me that you're a pervert and a fucking idiot. That's clear as day. There, you got all kinds of recognition, Jimmy. You got it right now. You got a lot of people that don't like you. I bet that's not what you were thinking, and you know when you started all this shit, right?
Father and son reactions. Are you guys a bunch of fucking small-minded simpletons that you actually thought 3 females, a YouTuber, and a podcaster went to California and done something to Kylie Rodney, and the police were fake, hired crisis actors, and the community center wasn't really real because you couldn't find it on Google Maps because all of you were too goddamn stupid to know satellite images are 4 or 5 years old and it hadn't been built yet? Were you guys so stupid that you didn't know that? Or did you know that and just sit there and go along with it because Ryan Upchurch? Which is it? I'd really like to fucking know. Defend it. Defend it. Yep, we believed it 100%, and here's why. I don't think any of you can.
They really don't have to. Because at the time those panels were going on, nobody knew what the fuck was going on.
Nope.
As a matter of fact, the case to this day is still open to some degree, right? And there's still people all over the fucking internet talking about it still to this day. So for you to come and do all this fucking garbage, you know, now after you held the same beliefs. See, again, it would be one thing if your credibility was worth a fuck, man, but you just like to fucking spin this shit and spin this shit and spin this shit. And you try to make people like, we're looking at something happened 7-8 months ago. And you've repeated so much fucking false shit purposely to try to twist this around. You got people like AD out there repeating it baselessly. So your credibility is fucked, dude. Nothing you say on here is true. All you have to do is provide evidence that it happened, and then everybody can get mad with you. But you'll never, ever fucking be able to do that. Boom. What's up, Mr. Power Stroke?
Psycho Babble. Butt all lips.
Oh, what's up, man?
Oh, dude, I'm loving that song, dude. That shit's catchy as fuck.
That shit is the fire.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know how much more of this fucking dick knows I want to listen to.
Dude, fucking just do whatever, man. Hey, he seems to hate them 6-hour live streams, so fuck it.
Yeah, I know. He does tell you all the points that really burn his ass, don't he?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, he tells on us.
Y'all just wait. Just wait.
Absolutely.
If Unk's got his way, if Unk has his way, for any of you that just does not like this motherfucker, just wait. Unk got a surprise for everybody. It's gonna be classic.
Nephew Jamie, what's up, pimpin'?
It may not make the rounds for everybody to see, but those of you that do see it are gonna enjoy it. I promise you that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, he's not gonna listen. You know, that idiot. He fucking, he just does what he does, man. But Jimmy, I know you're fucking listening, but if I can say this, man, if I was you, I would truly listen to him.
It's gonna be fun.
If you cross a line, man, expect a response. You can't just do that shit and nothing happen, man.
I will say this: there's gonna be some lines crossed. I'm gonna push some boundaries, and it's gonna be great.
Just saying. You should listen to him. You should fucking. This should be the time that you do not double down, triple down. It's just not the smartest move, man.
Yeah. He's gonna do what he's gonna do anyway. It doesn't matter.
No, for sure. I'm just saying, hey, do what you do, man.
Oh, you know me.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Yep. All right. Let's see
What's up, Power Stroke?
What up, man?
Krillin.
Yeah, doing the damn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's whatever. This guy,
Hey,
man.
so look at this deal here. He just got off of Squirrels on Fire live with 200 in chat, and she showed leaked Kylie Rodney pics of her likely deceased. So we're saying that obviously before she was in the water. Is that what we're talking about? Likely. I don't know. I'd have to see it. It's kind of hard to make context of that.
Dude, when you were playing that thing earlier, like I still think there's more to the Kylie Rodney case.
Mm.
Well, yeah.
You know,
there's a lot. Okay. So, I mean, if you want to, since you brought it up, right? Just on the face of this case, right? You had all these people. Like, let's think about the Ronnie Jones witness account, right? Or a third person eyewitness account. And all the people, the people that were coming, here and there with all their, their take on it, what they saw, the reports, right? And then after the fact, the girl's not drunk. Right. She was stumbling around drunk and all. So no one's ever went back and talked to those people again and say, hey, wait a minute, this, what we have over here kind of doesn't add up to what you said, So, even on the face of it, it's still so fucking fishy that, a lot of people aren't going to let it go. So,
yeah.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of unanswered questions. That's for sure.
Yep.
100% more evidence that needs to be uncovered for that specific case.
Yeah, there you go. Biden's chocolate chip ice cream. There definitely is, and there's definitely something off about that family. Yeah, for real. And that's the thing about it. Like, and I'll tell you what, that's some of the shit that J-Rob was talking about. That all of the people in that town, like I had said from the very beginning, these people are connected pretty high up. And like I said, if something happened, something happened to that girl and somebody's responsible, or somebody's responsible that's, a son or a daughter of somebody important around there, think about it. Because there's too many inconsistencies with that deal.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, let's see how much more.
No, you sat there and went along with it because you're selfish fucks. That's why. Cowards. You wouldn't tell a friend they had bad breath. You ain't got the balls.
The fuck you mean?
You ain't got the balls.
Yeah, what the fuck does bad breath have to do with this?
Dude, I don't know. I don't understand his fucking analogies. Hey, I want to say shout out to all the Miss Power Strokes in the chat and everybody else, man. Shout out to y'all, man. We're building this motherfucker up and we're doing it big.
Damn, dude. Fucking Power Stroke family looking like a harem.
Dude,
got all them
dude,
bearded
that
kids
baby,
around
dude.
looking like the
Dude,
Brady
that baby,
Bunch.
dude, that baby's got my fucking beard, dude. That's how you know it's mine.
I could tell. I could see it. Dude.
Oh, that's some funny shit. Oh, wow.
There you go.
Miss Power Stroke 7, your picture, man. That's funny. Hell no.
Yeah. So I don't know. The whole thing the interaction you had with AD yesterday. You want to talk about that?
I mean, yeah, I can. I don't care. What do you
why
know
not?
about it?
I'm just saying I was, watching and I seen where he was at. Like he couldn't answer any of the questions.
Yeah, dude. I mean, and that was the thing. He's like, I told you, you fuck. I'm like, no, you're just saying the same goddamn thing you've been saying, dude. Like, you're not telling me how the fuck I did what I did. You're saying I gave Ryan Upchurch false information. Okay, if I gave him false information, then what was the fucking false information that I gave him, dude? You know? I mean, how exactly did I go about fucking stealing a vehicle from the man?
Embezzling.
Yeah, embezzling a fucking vehicle. How did I go about all this? And nobody fucking, he didn't have an answer, obviously.
Well, yeah. None of them can articulate why they believe that.
Right.
It's just an inflammatory accusation that they make.
He was like, man, I was hoping that Power Stroke already got off the panel, and he was like, yeah, you can go. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna stay. Like, what's up, dude? Motherfucker.
See, look, there you go. Dark Messiah, everyone.
Thanks, dude. Shout out to Dark Messiah. 100%. And that's cool.
Boom. So we make gorgeous babies. Them kids come out with a fucking testosterone level that's amazing.
I'm fucking telling you, dude.
Look at that shit.
Shout out. We make gorgeous babies. That's how you know. That's how you know it's mine. Jesus. Power Stroke Sister Wise.
Oh man. There you go.
Are you sure you're not a Mormon? Hey man, I don't answer to shit.
No. Got them going on over there.
Yeah, 5 through 7. Man, appreciate the entertainment for tonight. Working on it. Yeah, man. Hell yeah! Shout out to Father and Son, man. My prayers are going out to him, man. Thoughts on him and his lady. Oh man, that's crazy. But yeah, I don't know, dude. Jimmy, I don't know. I just realized what it is. I think Jimmy wants out. I think that's what he wants. And you were saying, you were saying it earlier. He gets all fucking bent up, man, over that Mark Schonk, dude.
Yeah.
That's because Mark Schonk had him all fucking bent up. That's because Mark Schonk had him all bent up, bro. Hey there. What are you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you. I believe that too. I believe that. When you don't find water in the lungs, and I find it awful funny that they never did test that girl for fentanyl. And if you're gonna do an autopsy, you do it all the way. Why would you not test for that? Well, I'll tell you why you test for that. Why you don't test for that, Well, because the Truckee Police Department can be held liable for not doing their fucking job when that kid overdosed that other 15-year-old child. It doesn't take somebody with a fucking big intelligence level to see that shit was fucked up there. And how do you fuck the investigation up? You let kids run it. you know, like the last ones that seen the girl alive. You let them collect all the fucking valuable information. That's how you do it.
You know, you said it. You were like, man, he's already slandered the man. It's like, fuck, dude, he ain't even spoke yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know? It's like, Jesus, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just the way.
I've seen the one
that's
you're
just where
talking
it's
about
going
too.
with it, you know.
You are talking about the one with her in the back of the car, right? Propped up with the other girls who were holding her up. That's when you're talking about. It looks like she's no longer with us.
Well, I mean, yeah, it just tells you that he's, you know, he's afraid of what that man's got to say.
Right.
You know, fuck, dude, he's already slandering him, dude, and he ain't even spoke yet.
Well,
And
yeah,
I
and
can
then he
assure
comes
you
up,
that,
and he
it
comes
wasn't-
up with some shit. Oh, he molested my kids. I'm like,
Yeah.
there ain't no paperwork on that. Now I know for a fact there's no paperwork there.
Yeah, no.
So,
I'll be honest with you, dude. Yeah, if that was any type of shoes to fill, and somebody had molested my kid,
Yes.
and it wasn't,
Yes.
nah, dude, that wouldn't
No,
happen.
I seen one where she was in the back seat, and there's a girl on each side of her, and she's all slumped down.
You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, that guy would have, if that's the truth, man, that guy would have definitely felt some repercussions from that.
well, yeah, I mean, obviously, or, you know, you'd have to say this would have been okay. So, knowing Jimmy and his victim status mentality bullshit, and how, I mean, basically, you know, he's beat the shit out of some guy supposedly for fucking running over a kid in his driveway or something. Something along.
Sweetheart, if
He paints
anything
himself
ever
out
happens
as,
to
you know,
me,
he
I
just
want you
blacked
on the
out
case.
and fucking
That's
just
for
beat the
sure.
shit out of the guy, and that's why he went to jail for assault. You know, that's one of his explanations, right? So I'm sure that if someone had touched his child in a sexual manner, you know, being the excellent father with the track record that he has, I'm sure he would have done something about it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you would think. You would think, wouldn't you, Jimmy? Oh, General. Old James Edward over there.
Let me see if I play a little bit more of this deal.
Jimmy the basement brawler.
You
I'll
weren't
have to
raised
help
right.
picture.
Your dopey kid, Thomas Schwartz, will never tell one of his friends, hey, dude, your breast's a little rancid, man. You ought to maybe go do some mouthwash or something. No, he'd let him just walk around with bad breath.
Who gives a fuck, dude? It ain't my breath. He's gonna be like, see,
because you don't know how to raise people. You raised him to be a fucking punk.
Well, Jimmy, if somebody told you you had bad breath, you get all offended.
Yeah,
you make
rude.
4 fucking YouTube videos accusing them of having bad breath.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way you'd roll with it.
And I'll be honest, dude, I don't really stand close to people. So, you know, unless your breath is, if it's that fucking bad that I'm not standing close to you and I can still smell, I'm probably going to say something. Like, dude, come on, man.
Well, if somebody told Jimmy he had bad breath, he'd just go suck another dick of a different flavor. See?
You know, have some more self-respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Jimmy, I guarantee you your motherfucking breath smells like ass, dude. And the way that, Jesus Christ, dude, you need to get a shittier microphone, dude, because we can hear you chewing on your fucking gums over there. You need to relax. All right? You need to relax, Jimmy.
Yeah. And when he gets up or whatever the fuck's going on, he gets him first fucking few perks in him.
Oh,
he starts
yeah.
making them videos, the eyes make without his teeth in and shit.
Starts getting numb.
He's fucking, yeah, it's.
Oh, nummy
You know,
gummy.
starts fucking, starts chewing on his goddamn face. Jimmy, you need to get yourself together, man.
Him and
Maybe you need to take a little break from YouTube or something.
Nah, he said ain't nobody running him off.
Hey, ain't nobody, dude, don't nobody.
And yeah, I'm
want to run
talking to
you
you,
off.
Power Strip. I could slap you stupid backhanded.
Oh my God.
Hey, man.
Fat little shit.
Jesus Christ, dude. Why is he so fucking violent?
Well, this is the thing. Look, dude. We all know you're not about shit, okay? But you have said that you have fucking been in front of my house. You said that you were going to piss on my mailbox. Said that you were going to spit on me in a gas station. All these different fucking opportunities that you would have to backhand me silly. Man, you sure did fucking miss them. And I'll tell you, Jimmy, if you got the chance to fucking smack me silly, I guarantee you I would lay you the fuck out. And I promise you.
Well, you ain't
Saying,
laying him out. He'll lay down for you willingly.
Yep. Yeah. So did anybody ever get any confirmation on Johnny's little thing there about the lawsuit?
No.
No, I didn't think so. So I listened to that fucking 1973 guy that came up on Johnny's panel and was supposedly the person doing it. And I mean, I look at it like this, right? He was claiming that he's in with Bobby at Redneck Nation.
He like Bobby scoring the lover or something.
I wasn't going that far. Was okay. There's a letter here, and I can't show it to you, but I can read it to you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that to me sounds. I mean, what's the difference in you reading it and hearing it?
Right.
See, it still ended up on YouTube. See what I'm saying? But it seems to me like because he didn't physically see it, there's some plausible deniability there where he can say later on, oh, well, he just told me that's what it was. Maybe he lied to me.
Right.
That's the only reason I would think that would be included like that.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, regardless, I mean, even if they were, even if it's fucking business. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it kind of would be. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, it would if it's a public thing like that, and especially with Ryan and YouTube and all that. It definitely people are gonna make it their business.
Okay. Well, I mean, well, if that's the case, then I mean, I feel like the shit would already be out there. I mean, it'd be pretty,
You would have concrete proof. And why would you need to? Here's the thing about that. I mean, again, I don't need to get fucking sidetracked and started on dipshit fucking turkey dick. I heard some chick today call him turkey dick. But why would you bring something out and not bring the receipt?
Because that's what he does.
I mean, but I'm saying, like, if you had any fucking credibility to you at all right? If you really, I mean, again, here you are fucking 3-4 months later and he's already in trouble. He's already fucking popped off again. And now he's, taking a break and all the other bullshit, he gets himself in trouble, popping off on people and the nasty shit that he said to Wade yesterday, of course, and then comes back and tries to play the fucking victim afterwards. But yeah, I don't see it. You should be able to pull a case file on it and see at least the filing.
Well, and that's kind of what I was, gonna say. I mean, it's all public record, is it not?
Well, yeah, but I mean, here's the thing about it. As soon as that it would be, someone will be served, right? So basically you will have an evidence of a file. All right. That a case is filed. So, and no one's brought that. So, and Jimmy's hoping like hell. He's like, oh, you're going to get fucking sued for embezzlement.
Yeah. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. Look, man, I know you hate me, but fuck, dude. I mean, how easy would it be for you to like find a new topic and just fucking like move on with your life? I mean, like you're 60 fucking 2, man. Find something different.
Well, to be fair, I haven't really let him do that.
No, I mean, I get it, but I mean, at the same time, I mean, fuck, how long are you going to babble about this goddamn truck and this fucking, and everything else, dude? I mean, after the 2 years are up, are you going to be fucking babbling on then? Yeah, probably.
I don't know. I mean, well, he'll just spin it to something else. I mean, that's just, okay. The best I can gauge it, this is the first sense of relevance that he's ever fucking had is this YouTube shit. And he's done it by being inflammatory. So, yeah, he did call out the TOC guy for, well, basically, I mean, the guy was injecting some racial fucking, implications into the conversation. So he was, did Ryan ever fucking purposely befriend like black YouTubers or artists or, I mean, just shit. Like, why the fuck would you? Okay, if that was a question you asked, you were definitely injecting race into it when race was not a topic. He's 100% correct.
What?
Yeah. There you go. Oh, okay. So SD420, he deleted his stuff if he used it to be up Miss Patty and Trauma's Tamara's but he was always in their chats. Dude was weird. I really don't know that much about the guy. I don't really care. I'm just saying that I listen to his account and I look at it's a very weird scenario, right? So someone won't show you a letter. I mean, just put yourself in the room or wherever the fuck it transpired, right? And someone says, well, I can't show you this, but I'll read it to you.
Right.
That makes absolutely no fucking sense. You're disclosing what's on the paper through word, but you won't let someone just read it. I mean, what the fuck's the difference? If, the only reason you would do that is if you were lying. Or in his case, maybe you needed an out later on to say, well, I didn't actually see it. That's just what he told me. That was the point I made about that guy. Fuck, I can't be arguing with nobody else on there.
Hey, man. You really think Jimmy's gonna fucking backhand me, dude?
I seriously doubt it.
Come on, man.
Oh, come on.
Listen, I'm over here fucking shaking in my boots, dude.
No, because here's the problem with this, right? This motherfucker, you look at him, he's frail, falling the fuck over, talking on the bullshit, dude. A fucking strong gust of wind will fuck him up.
That's what I'm saying. I would feel so fucking. not really, but I don't know. You get beat up by an old man, or you beat up an old man. Either way, you're not really winning.
Yeah, no shit.
I'll tell you what, dude. You come try to backhand me, I'm gonna lay you the fuck out. I'll say that, and I don't give a fuck who wins. I'll lay you out, motherfucker.
I don't really, dude. I don't really see fucking as a question. Listen. You fucking break him in half. It's really that bad. There's something that seriously change about him.
Well, we're both fucking 5'4" and whatever.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's an interesting idea, Erica. Betty will ask his wife to bring his Wi-Fi cameras and mic to his grave so he can talk beyond the grave. God forbid. I'll have to, that kind of brought up something that I was, maybe a little bit distasteful, but, have to hit Jimmy up on the ghost box or something after, when that time comes.
Hell no. Hit Jimmy up on the Frank's box on live.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
break out the Ouija board.
Oh, that'd be fucking fucking communicating with Jim.
Hook the boat up.
Gobble bad. One or the other.
No, we
I wonder
ain't.
if they bury you with your fucking tools.
No, we ain't.
I don't know much more of this fucking weirdo I gotta listen to.
Dude, fuck it, dude. He said he's gonna back you. I want to hear some more.
I gotta get back to shit anyway. We'll fish early in the morning. Go ahead and turn the truck around.
And we're coming back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Don't be fucking sleeping over, Rich.
I'm not sleeping.
Well, tomorrow.
Rich got that.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ronnie, you got this whole bandit of shit stains out here.
Oh, I ain't leaving
that
yet.
aren't going to quit until Ryan's ripped to
I'm
shreds,
just getting her.
both online and in his private life.
See,
Well, yeah, but
I just get mom and turn the truck around and get ready to go.
Stupid and low IQ to know what they're doing is destroying him.
Oh, so it's okay for this motherfucker to just blindly attack people because he wants to push something. And then
Because he wants to make all the money out.
Look what they're doing. Look what they're doing.
That
ain't
was
nothing
his
but-
whole plan. If you don't realize that, and I feel, okay. Yeah, I'm about done with it too, though. A few more minutes, and I'm gonna be out of here. But that was his whole fucking plan, was to try to shame everybody else about talking about shit, and then while he monetizes it and draws everybody to his channel. That's why he tagged everybody. He started this shit with everybody. Nobody started nothing.
A fucking pussy.
Yeah, I woke up Slayback right when they was about to end it. I had taken a nap because I didn't sleep good on that boat. But yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, everyone that he gets shit from is people that he fucking put on a thumbnail or made it in tag video or went back and forth with.
Right. Like, what do you think people are gonna do, you fucking idiot?
That's exactly what he wanted.
But he just wants to play this leftist bullshit game where it should be illegal for you to defend yourself because you're wrong.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
really
you're
what
just
it's like.
wrong, and I'm right. It's like, no, motherfucker, that don't make you right, dude. I mean, didn't you fucking learn that when you was like, yeah, you're gonna apologize, or you're not allowed to be on YouTube anymore? Like, dude, what the fuck were you thinking? Did you really think you were gonna get me or anybody else to say, hey, psycho dick, I'm fucking sorry for whatever? Like, fuck you, dude. You're nobody. You're a goddamn fucking walking stack of bones, dude.
That was never the
slap
intent.
you so hard your eyes are gonna vibrate.
Because here's the thing: if he would have got an apology from everyone that he demanded it from, he would have just moved on to something else.
The fucking idiot.
Yeah.
They'd have been like, "Well, you guys are going to go fucking pick up trash on the highway," or some fucking shit. You know, he would, some arbitrary whatever fucking made sense to this dumb motherfucker. He would have just spit it out and just ran with it. It wouldn't have meant anything.
Yeah, dude.
So,
This motherfucker. You're not allowed to be on YouTube anymore. Like, who the fuck do you think you are, dude? Who the fuck gave
hey,
you
isn't YouTube in charge of that?
Right. Yeah, dude, I got a clip of you saying that, dude. How embarrassing is that? That's fucked. I think I might throw that in a video or something.
All right, let's see what else he's got here.
Not a single one of you fucking shit stains will be half the man I am ever. Because none of you have any integrity.
Anytime that motherfucker says shit stains, I can't help but think about Dillon State Park. You know he's a fucking Class A expert on shit stains, for sure. Because this motherfucker been washing shit stains out of his drawers for a long, long time.
Integrity. None. You have zero fucking integrity.
Half the time he dresses up in drag. Sorry. Go ahead.
There you go. PBR just messaged. He's demanding that all the wives leave Power Stroke for him so we could live in his basement.
Hashtag, oh, here's my response. Hashtag, fuck you, Jim. Hell nah.
Yeah, yeah, I think you guys are going to get scammed on that one. I'm just you know.
Yeah, BC, fucking crazy, man.
All right. Welcome, little shit stir. Appreciate you.
I was really hoping to find the part where he put out the paperwork on him, but I didn't find it. I'm sure it's there, but yeah, I'm kind of like emo on that. I've had a little much of this motherfucker here today. I wasn't even going to do this. Rusty planted the seed in my head last night, and I was like, fuck it. I'll do it. But that old man don't know what's coming down the pipe for him, but let's just say he brought it on himself, and it's going to be fucking funny. It really is. It's going to be funny. And I think there'll be some people that appreciate it because he fucking deserves it. He is going to be the laughingstock in his whole fucking community. And when I mean his community, I mean in his actual fucking community. And when people see him, they'll never be able to forget what the fuck they see when they see the old man. That's a fact. If it takes the last breath of my body. And with that note, we'll see y'all later. I'm going to do what I enjoy. I'm going to catch me a fish. We're going to travel then. Y'all have a beautiful day, and we may see y'all on River some this weekend. I don't know. It depends on how I feel, but we love y'all. There you go, Slayback. There's the exit. We just remember, don't love everybody. We'll holler.